And we're back. Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry for the no stream yesterday. My girlfriend got sick, and then I also got kind of sick. And we are immediately showing feet. You don't get between roadblocks and that emote. How's everyone doing? Roadblocks. Florgo Tech. What's up? Oh, I have developed a hatred for people with loud bass in their car with big subwoofers. I woke up yesterday at 6 a.m. because my whole hold on a second. Because my whole apartment complex was shaking. Lumpy Cat, I'm glad you feel the same. I woke up at Roblox, are you just using the color redeem to make me invisible? Also, Lumpy Cat, how you doing? I woke up at 6 a.m. because my whole apartment was shaking, and I could hear the sound from Inception. You know, the except like 3 octaves lower. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And that sound happened like 5 times over the course of a minute. I was like, what the fuck is this? I go on my city's like government website, and they say nothing. I go on my district's like police website, they say nothing. So I go, okay, probably nothing to worry about. It's not like a fucked up air raid siren, something like that. So I was going, okay, I'm gonna get back to sleep. But it took like 2 hours to fall back asleep. Tonight, this night, at 4 a.m. Is the colors working or? Yeah, the colors are working. You guys just making me invisible. At like 4 a.m. tonight, this morning, I woke up by the same fucking sound. It was 4 a.m. I was in bed, I was chilling, and I hear bwah, bwah. Like the fucking tripods from War of the Worlds was stomping around outside. I have my window open when I sleep, so I look out my window. There's a fucking car, like right below my window, like below my apartment complex. It's just blasting music that's like just loud enough to shake my entire fucking 1,000 unit apartment building. Probably wake up everyone on this side of the building. Hey, a visible color. Let's go. It's like, bwah! Funny thing is, sometimes in my apartment building, if you're loud outside at night, one of the 1,000 windows will open up, and this mystical entity called people wanting to sleep will scream out the window, shut the fuck up! That didn't happen yesterday and didn't happen the day before. I wish it did. Like every Friday when someone gets really drunk and they come home at like 5 a.m, someone will lean their head out the window and just scream, shut the fuck up! I'm still sick but gotta work tomorrow. Yeah. Boba is sick. Poor girl. And she also has to work tomorrow, which, you know, tomorrow's... I was almost said tomorrow's Russia. Tomorrow is Saturday. Just has to work on Sunday. In Russia, it's day routine. Yo, Roblox, can you confirm something for me? Roblox. Oh my, this is pretty close to my favorite color. Roblox, I have a question for you. I have a friend who is Russian. He grew up in St. Petersburg. He told me that in Russia, the speed limit is what the sign says, plus 40. If you're in a 60 kilometers per hour zone, the actual speed limit is like 100. And if you don't drive extra fast, it might have said plus 20. And he said if you don't drive that fast, people are gonna get mad at you. Can you confirm? I feel like I've seen enough Russian dashcam footage for this to be true. I don't want to hear your earthquake generator as you drive by. Turn down the bass in your car, you hooligans. Oh, and on Sunday. Oh, poor girlfriend. Not 40, but like 10, 15. Yeah, I think he said 20. 40 is probably an exaggeration. Freaking 20 kilometers extra. I have never driven above the speed limit except when I was like in the military or like working with police on the border. That's the only time I drove faster than the speed limit. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Lumpy Cat. A friend in my hometown. There's a guy who went to the same school as me. Acquaintances. He spent like $2,000 or however much it was to get like the biggest, strongest subwoofer in the entire town we live in, which is 5,000 people. He got like the biggest fucking subwoofer I have ever seen. This thing, he did not drive a sedan, by the way, but this thing filled his entire, like, what do you call it? What do you call the room at the back of your car where you put luggage in? Because in Norwegian, we just call it the back room, which, haha, back room's funny. The trunk, thank you, Lumpy Cat. The luggage room. Also, welcome back, Mr. Potato. Even Navigator showed that +10 is okay, Jesus. Anyway, he bought a subwoofer that was big enough to fit in the whole... It took all of it. It filled the whole thing. And I swear to God, there's like a... When you get into the city, the town, 5,000 people. That's a town, that's a city in Norway, okay? It's not a city anywhere else. When you get in there, like the first thing you see is a gas station. And that's where all of like the car people hang out. Like the kids from my high school who like really proud of their car. That's where they would hang out at like the first gas station. And if you were at the high school, which was at the opposite side of the city, the town, if you were at the opposite side of it, and that guy, that farmer boy, was blaring music on his fucking $2,000 subwoofers, you would hear it at the high school. Like, there was one time me and my cousin were cruising around, like, at 3 a.m. And we were just stopping by the high school because it's free parking. And then we hear, like, some fucking music. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Then my cousin sends a text message to the farmer kid. The farmer kid's like, yeah, that's me. I'm at the gas station. Like, motherfucker, you're kilometers away. Aerially speaking. Okay, maybe not a kilometer aerially. Because the city is like a circle. But, like, what the fuck? How are you not deaf? Like, no, when I was in the military, we had to wear, like... We had to wear earplugs and like ear mufflers? Like, what do you call like a headset for noise cancellation? We had to wear both of those so we wouldn't get hearing damage. And I think some of us still got some fucking hearing damage. You're sitting in a car. Noise canceller? Yeah, I guess that would work. You're sitting in a car that's got like the equivalent of a nuclear reactor in audio. Like 6 feet behind you. How are you not deaf? Anyway, that guy now runs like the town council. He's one of the most senior members of the village council because he has the biggest farm in the village. Oh, yeah. That's me rambling. When I hear the word subwoofer, I think of a dog in a space helmet. I would think of a dog in like a submarine, but I don't have an explanation for the helmet. Well, you need a helmet if you go to space. I wish they would finally release the dom woofer. Yeah, it's like the exact same thing as a subwoofer, but it only plays treble. And then you have the switch woofer, which only plays the mids. Noise cancellator. Okay. Anyway, today we're gonna play Deep Rock Galactic. Again, this is a really good game. I have 2 questions for you. Fire away. This is open. This is gonna be open lobbies. This is gonna be open lobbies. So anyone who has the game can join in. We have like no restrictions on who can join. Last stream we had the weird boy like carrying us with his prestiged characters. Will you play Phasmophobia? I already have. I've streamed Phasmophobia before. Maybe stream Phasmophobia again. But if I'm gonna stream Phasmophobia, I'm gonna stream it with people who know Phasmophobia, like Boba, for example. I have streamed Phasmophobia. The video's on my YouTube channel. The audio balancing is fucking terrible.
Wakey, wakey, dwarf.
I am wakey wakey dwarf. That's what my parents would say when they woke me up for high school. Like, what was I saying? What the hell was I on about? For a limited time, all corporate issue bear is free? Fucking, I'm not gonna kick that sign. That's the greatest news I've ever did here. Oh, post public and hazard free. There we go. I streamed Phasmophobia. I had like a big collab. It's video is on my the VOD is on my YouTube channel. The audio quality is terrible, but it's up there. Can I join you if you're gonna play it? We might do like some Phasmo with viewers. But if I do that, it's a lot more bugs than there used to be last time I played this. I'm only gonna stream Phasmo if I have like someone with me who knows Phasmo, because I don't know Phasmo. Hold on. There's so many of these that weren't in the game the last time I played it. Like, let me show you. The last time I played this game before I started streaming it, were when these guys were added. The last time I played a game before I streamed was when they added these guys and then the bigger version of them. Like, I do remember this. This is the sentry. No idea what the, oh wait, someone's here. Two butt. Two butt, let's go. That's probably not one of you guys, but that is two butt. This transition makes no sense, okay? Listen, what I'm about to say might be crazy, but this is gonna make no sense, but speaking of two butt, did you guys hear that Snoop Dogg is gonna stop doing weed? Nap time, let's go. Nap time. One hell of a haircut. The free beer with compliments from the Interplanetary Miners Union. Hell yeah. Okay, so wait. Oh wait, these are the ones that don't do anything. I'm not getting the leaf blower. I'm getting the. Oh. There we go. No weed, no 420. Yes, Snoop Dogg said he was gonna stop smoking weed, or he said he already stopped smoking weed. There we go.
May your beards be thick and your gold satchels heavy.
Let's go. I don't know what this drink does. Is that it was oily? I'm not a fan of oily drinks. There we go. Yeah, Snoop Dogg said he was gonna stop smoking weed, which if you're into rap, that might be like the worst news you've got in your entire life. Might be the best. Where's the other guy? There we go, Two Butt. Two Butt and Nap Time. These guys have great names. Rule 1 of Phasmophobia: run, go away, do not enter the house. Mr. Potato, you should watch me play Phasmophobia, because I was just walking around calling the ghost a coward. I was just walking around going like, fuck you, ghost, I'm not scared of you. Show yourself, coward. If you're brave enough to go inside, don't forget the keys. True. Though I kind of like just being the camera guy. I like being the camera guy in Phasmo. I didn't know like what to do in the game, so I would just like be on cam and just say if I saw like, say if I could see like ghost orbs. Pretty much all I did. Pretty much the only practical thing I did. I did more stuff, but that was the only thing I like actually knew what I was doing. Ooh.
We got a cargo crate here.
Also walking around with the No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! I fucking hate the jellyfish! Jellyfish are my least favorite enemy in this. I also walked around with like the EDF meter, which was just a lot of fun, because it felt like that EDF meter like didn't really mean anything. Like, it was just like a thing that was. Hold on, can we? Yeah. There we go. That's the equivalent of a Dark Souls backstab in this game. Okay, I don't know how you do these crates. I think we gotta find like some energy things. Slap it in. Oh my god, that's a lot of small boys. Oh my god, that is too many small boys. The small boys are plentiful to an unsustainable degree. Keep nibbling my toes, and I do not appreciate it. Hold on, how do you see if you have your... Ah! Okay, enough small boys, I need some healing. How do you see if you have your super pickaxe move? I got the pickaxe move, but I never really used that in the past. I got no idea to see if you have it up. I'll try my best to join when you're gonna stream Phasmophobia. I'm gonna need to like round up the troops. Like if I could get Boba on board. He likes Phasmo. I actually felt kind of like a waste. If I could get Boba on board, we could probably me and her play Phasmo and then no, I want to crouch.
Where's the mule? All right.
I forgot you can't crouch in this game. If I could get me and, well, I'm obvious I'm gonna be able to get me. I am me. If I could get Boba to join, we could probably stream some Phasmo. Me, her, and viewers. It actually sounds like it could be a little bit of fun. Okay, homies, I gotta be real with you. I have no clue what I'm doing on this. I mean, I know how to solve, like, the actual mission. That I do know, but I don't know how to get open the crate. It doesn't seem like these two guys are too interested. Personally, I'd love to get it open, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I want Phasmo. Do you want Phasmo or do you want Wobbly Life? Like, which one of those would you, which one of those do you prefer, Boba? You have to grate the crate for a great time. Don't be sly with me. Hello. Oh my god, that's a lot more damage than I thought it was. They hatch from the eggs. Oh, I didn't think that was like an aliens. I thought that was just like a weird plant. I didn't think that was actually like alien stuff. Also, I forgot to switch my turrets. Let the shield tank him, and I let the turret kill him. I forgot that I wanted to... Oh, I think he got the open? Hell yeah. I forgot that I wanted to change my sentry to be 1 sentry instead of 2. Because I figured the biggest advantage of having the double sentry was gonna be that you have, you can put down 2 sentries at 2 different locations. But I never do that. I always put down my sentries at the exact same place. So, what's actually the point of me having 2 sentries? Ghost Hunt Ghosty Phasmo? Next Monday, though. Hold on. I gotta... This game requires a bit of focus, which is not my strong side. Ah! Does the Super Sling have AoE, or is it just like a strong hit? I don't think it has AoE. Okay. Running out of grenade ammo, we should be more sparing with it. Whoop! Next Monday, though, hopefully I'm not sick. When you say next Monday, do you mean like in 4 days from now, or do you mean 11 days from now? The non-alien plant deck. Focus more like... Wait, what was that? No, I said I was gonna spare my grenades, but there I go. I'm not sure if I should be using the grenades on like the big boys. Oh, we have a gunner! Fuck yeah! Oh, I missed the zip lines. These missions are so much better if you have a zip line. Actually, I wanted to talk a bit, because yesterday I was very close to just saying fuck it and turning this stream into a Bloons Tower Defense 6 stream. I was very close to doing that, but I decided I still wanted to play Deep Rock. Which, what you should take away from that is that yes, I will be streaming Bloons Tower Defense 6 at some point. Which, I do like that game a lot. I think it's a fantastic game. But I'm not sure how well it would stream. Oh, you got the thing. Like, obviously, when the people who are, like, the really freaking good at that game stream it, people like watching. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be too entertaining. Someone of my skill level streams it. This sounds like I'm fishing for compliments. But I'm also wanting to stream... Can we get a zipline or the scout to grab that? But I'm also wanting to stream Darktide. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. Which I did stream during the closed beta. I was lucky enough to get a beta key. But I haven't really streamed Sin because I felt the game wasn't too good. But the new class updates they did for it was like insanely good. It was like it's crazy how good that update was. So that's back in like the to be streamed rotation. I already forgot what game you were talking about. Could you repeat that, please? Bloons Tower Defense 6. Do anyone of you enjoy like Bloons Tower Defense 6? I don't mean that necessarily as watching people play it. I just mean like, do you like playing it? Do you think it's good video game or do you think it's bad video game? I don't think a lot of people is gonna say Bloons Tower Defense 6 is a bad video game. That game is really popular. It's also really good. Let's get out of here. I feel like I did nothing this mission. I didn't do anything. I was just like kind of around in the background. But sometimes I feel like that's what engineer is meant to do. Just like kind of be there to shoot a little. And then put down turrets. And we're gonna need you, turret, because a lot of small boys are coming.
I'm not scared of you.
Okay, we haven't sent in any ammo. Right? Oh, the fucking roly boy. I hate you. I hate you. There we go. That's the scary motherfucker. I played this game. The last time I played this was the update they added those guys. Wait, did someone summon a drop? No, they didn't. Did we just not collect any nitra? Huh. Okay, well, unless someone wants to go pick up any nitra, we're not getting more bullets. Be selective about your ammo. Milk these guns for what they're worth. Last time I played this game was the update they added the roly boys, the big ones and the small ones. And I was playing with a friend on the sand map. And we walked through a tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel, we saw that giant roly boy just like standing there. We were like, what the fuck is that? See, like, neither of us had read the patch notes. So we legit didn't know what it was. It was the freakiest shit I ever did see. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting about my grenades. So my grenades are only like taunts. I keep forgetting that there's friendly fire in this also. Like, difficulty 3 missions are super easy. Difficulty 4 missions are like really difficult. So I think we beat one difficulty 4 mission last stream, I think. It's decent, is it? I mean, that's a fair take. If you don't like tower defense games, that's very understandable. Okay, blast him. Blast him, shoot the... I was about to call that thing something very disgusting. I was about to refer to that thing's backside as juicy. And, you know, I realized that wasn't a good thing to call it. Like, this difficulty 3 mission, this hazard 3 is like no challenge. But, like, the difficulty 4 one we played was super hard. There we go. Like, how many times did I go, like, lose my shield?
and stone, you ain't coming
Like,
nowhere.
very few.
Stone, like that.
Yeah. Beat it.
Yeah.
Successfully complete a hazard level 3 mission. Successfully complete a hazard level 3 mission from start to finish? But I did this last stream. What? Wait, I thought I got this achievement last stream. Maybe last stream I got like knocked down and that stopped us. Okay, a lot of Bismore and a lot of Umanite. So those aren't the things I need. I need the blue ones with the pink dots in them. That's what I need. Okay, did we get any milestones? We did. How's this looking? Get the cheap ones. If all your weapons reloaded and a race rules 6 seconds before going out for good. I think this one is good actually. Oh. Hey, baby, you still in chat? You still in watching the stream?
You've made it this far.
Managing complexity, new line. Oh, we did get some of those. Hell yeah. Okay, Two-Butt is still here. Let's make a new lobby. So this one, I don't know what mission this is. Refine liquid morkite?
Drop pod is ready.
Isn't that the one with like the... Isn't that the one with like the things and stuff? Oh. I think that's the one with the pump jacks. Okay. I want to switch to this one. Which is... Plus... It's gonna have less DPS in like the short term, but more sustained DPS.
Just a mod for me.
Which might be well. Total ammo capacity, take less time to build a sentry, refill a turret's ammo faster. I think total ammo capacity is
Just
the way to
mod
go.
I needed.
Okay. For you, total ammo capacity, yes. This thing just won as much ammo. We got a new milestone. Level 10. Everything else is unlocked. Sweet. Let's change you for Iron Will. And let's grab the new milestone. Two-Butt. Oh, this is my bay. I was like, why does my home say bay empty? Come on. There we go. They've changed this station a lot since complete 10 milestone. Let's go. Oh! You scared me, Two-Butt.
Rock and stone, brother.
You look like what Plankton did to the people at the end of the SpongeBob movie. Okay, I think we're gonna start the mission like this. If you have questions, ask. Is this one of the guys in chat or is?
Sequence initiating.
Dude, but if you're in chat, do a rock and stone.
Rock and stone, everyone.
4. I don't know what 4 means, babe, but oh my god, dude, that's a really old message. Two-Butts jump scare. Hold on, I gotta send her a. I gotta send a little text message.
We're all gonna
There we go.
die.
We're all gonna die? What kind of way of starting a mission is that?
Let's get the job
Okay.
done.
Two-Butts playing as Gunner.
Set up pipe
Yeah, this is another one of these missions. Well,
refinery.
that was easy.
Goods back to orbit. Nothing could be simpler. Get to work, Roughnecks.
Let's get the more
Okay, that's one.
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
The refinery is over there.
Squish that mineral hoarder. Double time.
Let's kill this fucker. Mineral horde. Oh god, this guy's got a lot of health.
Let's get it hooked up to the refinery.
Oh my god. Yeah, that guy wasn't in the game the last time I played it. Big fan though. Big fan of that guy. Oh, who's this? Sincerely and Larry LaFron. Okay, let's go. We got the whole squad together. I was walking through a tunnel like this. And then I saw like the weird big roly boy at the end of it. And I got so freaking scared. I was like, that creature does not deserve to exist in this world.
Here we got no flares ready. Loot buster. I have a good feeling about
Explosive spore. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that thing. Okay, do we need to ooh, gold. Do we need to put down all the pump jacks before we can connect them? I think we... No, it says connect 3 pipelines. We might be able to connect them before we got all 3 dropped in here. I mean, we all die eventually, so we're gonna die is correct. Even if you don't die in this mission. Yes, you do. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, stuff. Gotta collect those weird fruits so we can make beer out of them. You gotta respect dwarves, okay? They find weird fruits on alien worlds. No dwarf has ever seen anything like it. The first thing they do is they put it in alcohol. Like, to them, all kinds of exotic fruit is just new hops. Oh, over here, you can use a pump jack.
Send a pump jack,
There we go.
Request accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
I'm gonna drop off all of the stuff I've gathered. They're all in here. There we go. And there's only one more pump jack.
Be gone.
I don't think I should be using the Giga Swing for... I don't think I should be using the Giga Swing for mining. That seems kind of like a waste. It has a... Oh, it's right there on the right side of the screen is the recharge timer. It does take a bit to recharge.
I made a platform.
Probably best to save it for combat. Like right now!
Bring the pain.
Wait, did that kill 2 of them or was one of those guys
Pump jack request
killed earlier?
is inbound.
Okay, that's all 3 pump jacks. Now I just need to hook them up.
First pump jack connected to refinery and ready to extract.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh yeah.
Homie's quick. He's fast. Okay, one of them is gonna have to come from the back. Okay.
Pipe construction here.
Pipe placed.
Wait, where the fuck is the pump jack?
I popped the loot bug. Let's get the hit.
There's one there. He is presumably going to that one.
Here.
Where the hell is the last pump jack? 1,
Another pipe segment ready.
2.
Platforms
Pipe
placed.
plonk.
You know, I'm just gonna build this one. I'm just gonna build this one. There we go. Why is it called a pump jack, not like a pump mic? Wasn't it called like a pump Walter?
Watch me go.
Have you ever thought about how some names are like a lot more pun usable than others? Like if your name was like
Lighting.
Frederick,
Just love
like
man.
what kind of jokes can you make about the name like Frederick? If your name's like Jack, yo, you have so many. Yeah, like I picked up my Uncle Jack from the airport. I got tackled when I said hi, Jack. That's a good joke. Yeah, I helped my Uncle Jack off a horse. This is a fucking all-time banger right there. Get it, bangers? Like imagine, like if your name is Jack, there's so many jokes that can be made on your behalf. You're probably not gonna like him. You probably get bored of them after like the first 4 you hear, but like some names just have like an unfair advantage when it comes to the joke business. Pump Jesse, we need to cook. Mr. Pump Walter, I don't wanna. I love Breaking Bad memes. What was my friend told me a really good like Breaking Bad related joke earlier.
One more, and then we can start the
I
extraction.
forgot what it was, but he like in the group chat someone said something and then someone else replied, "Oh yeah!" I remember what it was. So in my apartment, this is the plumber thing I was talking about last stream actually. In my apartment, which I've been living in for like 2.5 years, I didn't have cold water, Like, if I wanted cold water, I would turn on the tap on the coldest setting, and it would be warm water until I let it run for like 6-7 minutes. At which point it would become... What is that light up there?
Pipe segment up.
At which point it would become like cold. Like, that's how long it took for me to get like actual cold water in my apartment. And then I just randomly one day got an email from the apartment people, and they were like, hey, how much bullets is that? Only 105. I got a email from the apartment people. They were like, hey, we're gonna send some people to fix your water. I wanna die right now? Sonic, what happened? Welcome in, Sonic. What's wrong? Is it finals week or what's Sonic? What's happening? You can't just come in and say something like that. I'm gonna get concerned. So the plumbers came in and they like fixed my cold water. So now it only takes me like 30 seconds. Oh shit! It only takes me like 30 seconds to get cold water, which is fucking fantastic. It means I don't have to put like my water in the fridge. I told my friends about my whole situation, and they said that if you live in a student apartment, it's basically in my city, you basically should expect that your water is fucked up in some way. Either it's too warm, or it's like there's just something fucked up with it. And then we started joking about how I should become like a cold water dealer, because I'm apparently the only guy we know that has a student apartment with functioning cold water in it. And then that devolved into Breaking Bad, you know, breaking ice. Crystal meth kind of looks like ice, and it kind of we kind of just took the joke too long. Someone posted a GIF from Better Call Saul. We kept doing that for like 4 hours. Your Honor, if you are what you eat, then my client is an innocent man. Stuff like that. Hold on, Sonic. I see you've been up since 6:30, but I'm kind of being eaten by some bugs. I don't think they're friendly. I'm gonna read what you said, Sonic, but first of all, I gotta save my literal ass from being literally munched on by figurative insects. This gun's got pretty good range. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I've been working for 6 hours. What the fuck? And I have college work to do later? What the fuck? Wait, Sonic, what's your job? Sonic, what was it, what was it you did as like, as a source of income? I think we've talked about this before. Have we? Were you the one that did like... I work in sales shoe shop. You're like that guy from the old sitcom, I forget the name of. I was about to ask if you were the guy that worked as like a assistant nurse or the guy who worked in the library. And then I realized both of those guys are people I know IRL. I was handling stockroom today. Stockroom? You work in a shoe store. Do you mean stockroom as in like Wall Street or as in like stocking? So what is stockroom in a shoe store? Oh right, meteors. I was like, what the hell is that? It's meteors. Let's pick up some nitro. Oh! Larry LaFron! It's okay, Tuba is gonna save you, but I'm gonna save Tuba. Tuba is just a fantastic name. Alright, I got you covered. You snooze, you lose. You nappa, you get slappa. You slumber, a cucumber. Anyone here ever watch Savior Renegade Angel? No? Only me? It's a good show. Let's build some pipes. Oh, this segment isn't finished. There we go. The place we store shoe. Ah, okay. The storage room is called the stock.
I'm the king of pipes.
What's the most popular shoes in Ireland right now? What kind of shoes are the Irelandish Zoomers Gen Alpha wearing?
All pipelines and pump jacks
Do people still buy Yeezys? Like after Kanye went crazy, are Yeezys still like? By the way, we have 99 out of 100 this stream. Like, do people still buy Yeezys? Are they still coveted? I had a friend who used to buy. Like, I should preface this by saying my friend is rich, but he would buy Yeezys like the day they came out, and then wait like 2 years and then sell them again. Like, never wear them. Do people like still buy Yeezys, or did that like fall off? The back roofs. Uggs are still popular, huh? I never bought into the Uggs are ugly thing. Like, I always thought Uggs looked kind of cute. But I thought Uggs kind of like died out. Like they stopped being meta. I still think Uggs look good, but like I thought they fell off. Guess they didn't. Good to know. Converse, Dr. Martens, and New Balance. I gotta be honest with you guys, like 90% of the time, I'm wearing hiking shoes. My dad, one time, he bought some hiking shoes that are called Solomon's. I'm not sure, I don't think that's a Norwegian brand. I think that's like an international thing. What the fuck are those? I think that's like an international thing. Yep. But he bought some hiking shoes that were named Solomon's, and I borrowed them one time, and they were just like really good shoes. And since then, I've pretty much been like, my everyday shoe is just the Solomon hiking shoes. Like, I walk outside, like going to school and shit, like wearing hiking shoes. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll wear like dress shoes because I like dressing good, but whoa. Like, I'll wear other shoes, but the majority of the time I'm walking around in hiking shoes. They're really good shoes and they last for fucking ever. Like Solomon hiking shoes? When my shoes get worn down and destroyed, I'm gonna buy some more Solomons. They're fantastic. That guy's a bit too far away. I don't think I'm gonna switch to the SMG when I unlock it. Like, the next weapon we get for this guy is, a lightning SMG. I don't think I'm gonna switch to that one. The shotgun is pretty good, even though the SMG has longer range. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep both of these weapons. I don't know what the 2 weapons you get after that is, though. I don't, because last time I played this, there were only 2 weapons per class. Maybe I'm gonna like the other ones more, but I think this is my preferred loadout. I don't think we sell Yeezys. I think they're having their resurgence? Who's like the front person for Yeezy? I wore the same shoes for 2.5 years? Are you me? I also wear the same shoes for inordinate amounts of time. I think my newest shoes are these wooden traditional shoes I bought when I lived in Japan. That's my oh shit, no, I hit our nice boy. I hit the one pet that is friendly. One friendly bug. The newest shoes I have are some wooden traditional shoes I bought in Japan. They're really nice. They're hard to walk in though. You gotta kind of like learn how to walk in them because you can't just walk normally. Also, if you wear those shoes on like gravel, they're gonna get destroyed. But there's no like rubber bottom to them. They're just straight up wood all the way through. Ah, I keep shooting our friend.
There are more outstanding issues.
Yeah, let's grab some ammo. But they're really nice shoes. I wore them when I wore like yukatas and jinbes in Japan. I'm sorry for hitting the pet bug. I haven't gotten used to us having a friendly one. Pet. Luckily, that guy's really freaking strong. And unluckily, I keep missing my shots. The fuck? Oh, he's got the laser gun. That's the that's a weapon I keep forgetting about. Throw a flare, homie. We're playing on difficulty 3. We know how to use flares, but we don't know how to use grenades apparently. Keep forgetting to throw my nades. Very good for getting the enemies clumped up and then just taking care of them with the grenade launcher. I seem to remember there was a way to like knock big boys off of walls. That might have been patched out, or I could be remembering wrong. Okay, we got one more shot. Let's save it.
Cargo rocket is returning to orbit.
Because that guy is taken care of. That guy's not going to be a problem. But like, if Kanye's out... Oh, Uggs are having a resurgence. Okay, okay. I was about to say, like, if Yeezys were having a resurgence, who's like the Yeezy spokesperson with no Kanye? I miss when Kanye wasn't crazy. Uggs having a resurgence though, that makes sense. And I always thought they looked good. People used to give me shit in middle school because I thought Uggs looked cute. Who's laughing now? I'm actually not sure if my girlfriend owns Uggs. I gotta text her later and be like, I'm gonna text my girlfriend and be like, do you own Uggs? Oh, dropouts here. Yeah, I feel like the difficulty 3 missions, you can kind of just AFK them. There we go. Two-Butt, Sincerely, Larry LaFront, let's go. I think after this I only got 2 more missions until I'm done with like the extended tutorial. Where the hell was the... Oh, that's where the drop pod is. Wait, what the fuck? How'd you get to the drop pod?
Pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh no, this is bad. Grenade?
Be gone! That one. Swallow this.
I think it's this way. I'm gonna follow Sincerely. It's not this way. Sincerely, it's not this way. Oh my god. A lot of bugs. Oh, I found it. Got this, Sincerely. We're gonna make it home, buddy. We're gonna get home. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. There you go. Have a little dance party. We call the sentry.
In T-minus 1 minute.
There we go.
Escape pod.
That wasn't too bad. Uggs, gamer gang sandals. The shoes rotate with the season. Yeah. Birkenstock. Autumn is dress shoes, heels, and runners. It says we complete 3 hazard level 3 missions from start to finish. Winter is boots and spring is also runners. Sonic, what's your favorite shoe? Sonic, what's like, you work in the shoe, sir. You're the professional at this. Plague Heart? No idea what that is, but glad we got it. Sonic, what would you say is your like favorite shoe? My favorite one is the left one. I'm a big fan of the middle shoe. New rewards unlocked. Claim in seasonal terminal. Oh yeah, we did level up for the season.
Yes.
Okay. Do we need 2 more? That's 5, 3, 7, 3. So I get you and you. We just need 1. No, we need quite a few more levels until we get Beastmaster. We used you, so we're gonna get you. Okay. Oh no, not escort duty. I hate this mission. This is my least favorite mission. I don't like escort mission. Okay. Script company credit.
Oh,
What
sweet.
can you do with script? Okay, guess one script to get along here.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Earn XP
This
to.
is
Oh,
nice.
okay. Earn XP to unlock. Okay.
All right.
I guess we just use script to get stuff here. Of course, we start with the bald spot. The most popular haircut in the world, actually, right now. I kind of expected someone would leave when we do the. Yes, get it in, get it in. Yes,
Come on, guys. We're leaving.
yes, we got the bear. Peppermint left the game. No, where's Larry left? Ah, there too, Butters. It's Larry. Was he gonna get a drink? Oh, he's getting a drink. Let's go. We got free beer, so.
Round of rodents, please. Slappity slap.
Hell yeah.
Rock on.
There we go. Tunnel rat. I think this makes it so you mine faster, right?
To the empires of all the hosts. To rock and stone.
I think this makes it so you mine faster. The game doesn't really tell you what these do when you drink them like this.
Before I get around
It tastes as great as its name. I don't think rats are like known for their good taste. I like Nike. Nike are good shoes. New Balance and Adidas. I fucking love Adidas clothing, but I don't think I've ever wore like Adidas shoes. 7. You slapping dice, screaming 7. There we go. Our own brand is also nice. I opened my Twitch and the first clip I see is ties. What do you mean? My 2.5-year-old shoes are Adidas. I don't think I've ever owned it. No, that's not true. I used to own a pair of gym shoes that were Adidas. But those got broken, so I don't have them anymore.
I love you guys.
But I have like Adidas pants, of course. I have a bunch of Adidas sweatpants. Oh, this is the new region. I've never played in this place before.
To extract it, we're sending an autonomous drone
Adidas sweatpants I own a lot of, and I keep buying more.
Hearthstone to your job will be to escort it and keep it running.
And I used to have an Adidas sweatshirt.
Watch
I
out.
kind of want to get an Adidas sweatshirt, but I'm broke. Other than that, I haven't really had too much Adidas clothing, even though I think it looks really good and is very comfy to wear. I did see the one video of like in Japan, there's a store that sells Adidas. How do you say this? Like Adidas buy-in clothing. Like the store sells like Adidas dresses and Adidas suits.
Better equipment.
Probably had like an Adidas wedding dress, which that was, you know, hella gamer Gangnam Style, first of all. But, oh, we got someone who knows Cyrillic. Which I mean,
Anyone needs ammo?
I wouldn't mind getting like married in an Adidas suit. Yeah, that might be taking it a little bit too far. I didn't know Adidas was known like that in Japan. It's in
Access provided.
For rock and stone.
because in Norway, no XD. What the hell are you talking about? You were jumping around, hitting the stone.
Getting closer to our quota.
What the hell was I saying? Like in Japan, Adidas was apparently known as like that has a special tool. Oh shit, I didn't know. In Japan, Adidas was known as like, hey, this is good clothing. In Norway, Adidas is known as like you're either a teenager or you're broke. And my Taiwanese friend was like, yeah, in Taiwan, Adidas means you're a gangster. It's kind of funny how different that is in Japan than in the other countries. Oh, I wish you could put the turret on this. Wait, could I? I thought it was blue for like a frame. I look at my featured clips, I see VTuber ties as a thumbnail. Welcome to Twitch. In before someone does the redeem where I show my feet. My feet are very high and big, so it's hard for me to find shoes. What do you mean your feet are very high? Like, you make it sound like your foot is like at your knee height. Which, no! Which, like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, that went from 0 to 100 real freaking quick, gamer. Well, I'm gonna get ahead of us. Should shoot some of the guys in the back. Okay. Ooh. Some croppa, as a Warhammer orc would have said it. Okay. Bird is helping us out. That's nice. Like, my feet are very high. You make it sound like your foot starts like right under your knee. And I'm assuming what you mean is that your foot is like a bit taller than usual. Like the ball on the top of your foot is bigger than what is quote unquote normal. Which, I mean, that happens. I'm a little bit like that. Not so much that it like stops me from buying shoes, but a little more than average. Yeah. The fuck is that? Combo charm. Oh, Jesus. I got this. I got this. There we go. Yeah, this is my least favorite mission type in the game. I would like it a lot more, actually, if I could put my turret on the thing. But, it's not allowed. It's against the rules. You stop if you take even... Oh, no, you're out of fuel. Oh! That's right, you need to fill this thing with fuel. I forgot about that part. That's why I don't like this mission. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna mine some nitra. Probably just recall the sentry at this point. Pretty far away and we're in like downtime. Ooh. Okay. Fossil. Yes. Okay. Any other fossils? I think the tunnels that it like leaves behind are very cool. I probably would have liked this more if there was an incentive to always stay on the turret. And that on the turret, on the driller. And if I could put my turret on the drill. Why can't I put my turret on this thing? Fix you up. There we go. Drill doser. It's dangerously close to kill doser. Freshener will walk down the aisles in an Adidas suit to the Among Us strip song. If I did that, you best believe I would be blasting Tripaloski. If I'm gonna be wearing Adidas to my fucking wedding, I'm gonna go all in and play like Tripaloski. Can you grab that? I can grab that. Also, the drill doser doesn't have a place to like pour in material, which is weird. Like, why isn't the mule just attached to the doser? Thought that guy was a bug. Evasive. Okay, any more fossils or you just need a little bit more fuel, which I think he's got that under cover. I think he got the fuel. Turret gameplay. If Rasputin doesn't play at my funeral, I'm not going. Plat, play. I think like Rasputin at your funeral. Rasputin is a pretty good song. I'm not sure if it's a good funeral song. Hey, this guy was weird and he fucked the Queen of Russia? I mean, if you want to play that at your funeral,
Well done.
go ahead, be my guest, except I'll be your guest, technically. But like,
The drill dozer is en route
those
to
are really
Hearthstone.
fit.
Expect heavy resistance.
I'm not sure if I should destroy this plant, actually. I'm gonna leave it be. And I'd like to place my turret at the beginning of the tunnel. There we go. If something comes from behind us, we got the turret to protect us.
We got a big horde of enemies approaching.
What are you
the
doing?
drill dozer.
Larry Lafrand, which I think means Larry the Friend in French. Homie, you gotta get over here. Counterpoint, it is my funeral. No, it's your funeral. You can play whatever music you want. Except if we play music you don't want, you'll never find out about it. But like, you can play whatever you want, homie. I'm not saying it's the wrong choice. I'm just saying I don't understand it. Larry Lafrand just in the mega bug tunnel. Isn't mega bugs what they call them in Starship Troopers? No, it's mega arachnids, I'm pretty sure. Okay, hold on. We need to move the sentry. Come on. Don't grab the fresh snow. Come on. Yes. Don't grab the ghosty. Couldn't shoot that guy because the sentry was in the way.
Hey, Stingtail, if you need a new one, maybe visit the retail store.
Oh my god. We got dwarf puns.
You want some more?
Okay. Just keep moving. Call the sentry. See, this part of the mission is pretty fun when like it's moving and we're kind of running away from the bugs that are chasing us. This part of the mission is really fun. I just don't like the parts where we gotta like stop. Like standing on this thing and it's moving and the bugs are like a lot, slowly catching up to us. Good. Oh, that's the core. Yeah, I thought we were only like halfway. Means I
Has reached the Hearthstone.
going to
Press
do
the
this.
button on the dozer and start the extraction when you're
I want my funeral to be fancy dress. He's friends with the bugs. No black suits, just funny costumes. I like, this is like a pretty stereotypical thing to say. I like don't care what people wear at my funeral. Like I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be not around anymore in the area. Like if you want to go to my funeral in your onesie or like naked, go ahead, gamer. I'm dead. I'm long gone.
Nitro's been withdrawn.
And if I wasn't gone, you wouldn't be here. You'd probably be like better dressed.
Oh yeah.
Any more fossils? Yeah. Oh yeah, there are fossils.
Platform up.
We still need like 5 fossils. I think it spawns more fossils on the map than we need.
Here I come.
Pretty sure at least they spawn more than we need. It would be a little cruel to only spawn exactly the amount we need.
Let there be light.
Let me repair this thing. There we go. We're halfway there. Wait, are we actually full? Wait. John Bon Jovi just stops halfway through living on a prayer. Like, wait, did we get here? Oh, shit. Guys, never mind, we got here. We don't need to be, we're not living on a prayer anymore. Our prayers are answered. Boys, we did it, we got here. Like the most overjuiced rock joke I've ever heard. Whoa, I got launched. The fuck is this? Void basket. I gotta be real with you, homie. I'm not touching nothing called a void basket. Oh, you can't climb while you're reloading? I'm gonna go grab this gold.
drill dozer running at full
Wait,
speed.
shit, didn't we need to like...
The noise and
that-
vibrations are attracting.
Didn't we need to like do something while this is happening?
Fact, swarm approaching the
I
drill
think we
dozer.
had to like do some stuff while the
Contact. Lock and load.
while the dozer is working. Like at every time it gets to like a new level on the shield, something fucked up happens. Kind of like a boss battle in Bloons Tower Defense. No, I want to change around. There we go. Sentry's blasting. I'm blasting. I got the high ground. Well, technically not ground, but I do got the high. First core is breached. Reload the sentry. Blast the monster. We have an ammo resupply, so we should just quickly run through all that we have. We should just use up all our ammo and then resupply. Oh! I forgot that thing explodes.
Outer crust has been breached. Keep defending the drill dozer.
That's the outer crust. And then I think you wanted to shoot those rocks, right? It seems my teammates are blasting him, so I'm gonna keep doing it too. You're dangerously low on turret ammo. Still have quite a bit of shotgun ammo to run through. Oh, I'm out of nades! Oh! I was just spamming the G key, like why is nothing happening? I'll fix it. There we go. Can do a bit more shooting before we technically need the resupply. Might as well take it now, because as long as we have less than 50% ammo, nothing's wasted. Imagine if I was buried in my Ayato cosplay, that'd be big funny. Every time I think about stuff like that, I'm just like, what when archaeologists like dig up your corpse like 1,000 years from now? Like, I guess that's the least of your worries. Show cancelled, casually mining while the swarm is swarming. I mean, someone's gotta do it. There we go. It's always the same side that gets broken too. Is that a one-shot? Yo, the shotgun is strong. So I do think you deal extra damage if you if you shoot them while the mouth is open. Kind of like the scabs in Borderlands. You get like a guaranteed crit if you shoot them when the mouth's open. I keep shooting the friendly bug. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I don't want to shoot the little friendly bug man. Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta fix this. Speaking of Genshin, we have a new queen of the lewd side of the artwork. Ganyu has been the troll. First of all, I've stopped playing Genshin on a permanent basis. But also, what the hell are you talking about? We have a new queen of the lewd side of the artwork. Was Ganyu known for like lewd? Like, do you mean like official art? Because unofficial, like, okay, yeah, but like official, did something happen? Raiden now is, oh, that's what you, how do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that? Oh. Typical Sonic. I thought you meant like there was some official art. Like I thought you were gonna say they made like a new character that had like some really messed up official art. But then it was like, Ganyu doesn't seem like a character they would do that to in the first place. Why would she be like the reigning? So on one Sunday night, I'm not actually sure I want you to go into detail on this. You know what I just realized? This mission does not have any jellyfish. And thank God. Freaking hate them. Okay. Last one. We are basically true. I keep shooting the friendly. I'm sorry. It's just so gunnable. Is it like a mining laser?
I'm not scared of you.
Bro, that gun's cool as hell.
It's under attack.
Repair. Surprised my sentry still has ammo in it. Did we do it?
The drill dozer served its purpose. The Heartstone is ours.
Yay!
Wrap up the mission.
Okay. I got the Heartstone. Now I can play the card game.
Stone, you
I think this is unmineable also.
Secured. Press the button on the mule, and we will send in the drop pod.
No, it is mineable. We're still missing some fossils, but I think that's okay.
Excellent. Drop pod inbound.
That's not enough nitro actually for a resupply. Might be an issue. What the fuck is that? Common rock doesn't glow like that, gamer. Okay, did you guys oh, you did call for a drop pod, sweet. Am I faster than usual?
Retrieving the mule.
I feel like I'm running a lot faster than usual.
-5
I've actually slowed down on Genshin too. I haven't done anything over a week. I was kind of excited to play Genshin, and then I lost the 50-50 again. So I have lost like 8 out of 9 50-50s, and I was like, nah. You know what? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. And so I stopped playing Genshin. I was too unlucky with the 50-50, so I'm never playing it again. I did lose some Farina, yes, at like 70 pity. I got Mona. So I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm gonna stop playing, and I did. I got a little copium that one day, like 58 years from now, the servers are gonna die, and someone's gonna set up a private server with just every character for free. Might play Genshin at that point, but until then, I'm not playing it. Unless they make like some... He's ascending. Unless they make some insane changes to the way the gacha works, which, let's be real, they're not going to. I'm not gonna play it. Dude, my sentry gun is still far away. Do we get something extra for bringing that thing in, or...? Because that was accidental that I brought that one home. Oh, we did get all the fossils. I didn't even notice. Rock and stone, we did it! Uninstall. And the wishes it took me to lose Farina. Boba got both Farina and Kuching. It's like, that's... How am I supposed to compete with that? Yo, look at the handstand! Impressive. You're in dead patch territory of version 4. I have no idea what that means. With 3 missions in Azure Weld or Hollow Bow. I think that's the first mission I've ever done on that. I don't stand any hands. Confirmed not Kira Yoshikage. Unlock 10 perk nodes. Okay, okay, we want the cheapest ones. Which 2, I'm pretty sure 2 is gonna be the cheapest. Like that. Anything else that's a 2? You're a 2.
Another perk for me.
And 1 more point here, and then the next one is 5. Oh, this one is also 3. So, yeah. Just need a couple more perk points. Okay, this, yeah, elimination. This is one where you have to kill like the boss enemies. Pretty sure this is kill boss enemies. Chimerian Nightfall. There we go. Oh, Cyrillic Man left the game. Okay, what do you do? 50% damage converted to heat. This will reduce direct damage, but will set enemies on fire. I'm not sure about that one, actually. We're proud of this one. Armor shredding. Tear through that high impact plating of those big buggers. I do use this a lot on big enemies, so this might be pretty good. So the projectiles have fired a much higher... Yeah, this just seems like the odd one out. Hey, do you want to get less general damage, but more like fire damage? Or do you want to like destroy armor? Or do you want to have a slightly faster projectile? No more important content, all useless events. Okay, I'm gonna get pressure breaking.
This more better be worth it.
I'm gonna destroy some weapon skin. Oh yeah, for the other gun. Armor shredding. This is the exact same flavor text. Every shot has a chance to stun. Sentry can fire more shots before refilling. I feel I'm always really close to the sentry. Listen, I think a lot of the time, armor is just eating our damage. Like, we'll be shooting someone, and their armor will stop us from damaging them. So I think getting hardened rounds is gonna be good for stopping them. How did I get first stripe when I got the DLC skin? Okay, and this reduced damage from poison. That's the only thing we can get on this tier. Plus 5 health. Isn't one of these? All of those are plus 5 health. Oh, I do have grenades already. I thought. Oh, I didn't think I had them. It releases 4 bursts of plasma upon being thrown. Okay. Sticks to any surface and explodes shortly after an enemy Oh, I want to get the proximity mine. Yes. Okay. We got Larry LaFron and Two-Butt are still here, and then another Cyrillic name, and this name is really Cyrillic. This is that is Cyrillic. Okay. Is the game on sale? Deep Rock? Is Deep Rock on sale? Oh, I'm gonna check. I don't think Two-Butt is in the chat, by the way. Deep Rock. Nope.
Drop sequence initiating.
Deep Rock is not on sale. Oh! We're getting pretty close to the Steam Summer Sale, actually. I'm kind of hoping for a big discount on... All I see is new players today. We're getting closer to Steam Summer Sale. I'm really hoping for a discount on Armored Core. I would be very happy if we could get like a good Armored Core sale. I don't think that's getting... I think if Armored Core gets a 20% off, that's the most it's getting.
I hate this damn planet. That's it, lad. Rock and stone.
Also, the Game Awards are getting close. Remember what happened on the last Game Awards? They announced the Elden Ring DLC. We haven't heard anything about it since the Game Awards. Like, on the Game Awards, they said, hey. That's what they said. They said, hey. No, they said Elden Ring DLC. We're making it. And then we haven't heard anything since. Do you know how to do this? Kill big bug.
Action time. Where is that damn? Looking forward to be working with you.
Run. Oh, Pop is run back on spawn. Got it. Okay.
We gotta locate and destroy the brute nexus, or we will
In
have
that
private spawn
case,
for our
probably
killing.
should have set up the sentry at spawn, but I don't think that's gonna make too big a difference.
Bam!
Oh, he's got the lightning submachine gun. Okay. Cargo crate battery. Where is the cargo? Oh, cargo
Let's
crate.
pop the seal on that crate.
There you go. I would want to play Elden Ring downloadable content. I would love to play What the fuck is that? I don't know what that creature is and it scares me. I would love for the Elden Ring DLC to come out.
There's a dreadnought cocoon here.
Hold on, can I mine this green without pissing off the dreadnought? Pop it? There you go. 2 of them? Oh shit, did someone else pop one too? Either way, I'm rushing back to spawn. I'm not staying around for the action. Oh god, that thing is fast. Lacerator and Arbalest. I gotta be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure what an Arbalest is, but Lacerator, I don't want to get bled to death. Wait, we only need to kill 2 of them. This is 2. Okay. I do think these guys have like a like an AoE slam move they can do on the ground, because I do remember fighting these guys before. I'm finding them difficult. Oh, he digs! He dug, but he popped up on the exact same place? Okay, white hell. Not sure what that means.
We gotta locate and destroy the brute nexus, or we will have Cliff and Spawn on our tail forever.
I did kind of just launch a grenade in my friend's face, but it was funny. Okay, where are you at? Big boy. Come on, show yourself. There he is. Not sure what the other guys got going on. Oh, they heal each other. Okay, I get it. I've played video games before. Also, we have no nitro, so no ammo refills. Someone should probably get on that. We should probably make sure we have some ammo available. Where's the mule? Oh, wait, there. Ah, I didn't need to call her. Okay. I keep thinking that the fire is like, damn, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. This isn't the time for Yawcast references. We're fighting giant insects. Okay, one of them's dead. Beautiful. I keep thinking the fire is like one of them shooting. But I think one of our dudes has a flamethrower. And I think one of our dudes is dying. Did he just say? Oh, he said sticky ticky. I thought he said sticky dicky. There we go. That wasn't. Oh, that was one guy. Oh, that was. Oh. Oh, I thought that would be both of them. This is a dual fight. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can find some nitro. Get us some ammunition. Heal is smaller if you damage both equally. Ah. Keep that in mind. Thank you for the tip, S-Dragon. Saves time and ammo. Thank you. I did do a couple of these missions the last time I played, but...
No flares
oh,
ready.
that's a brute
Take
nexus.
out that brute nexus.
Ah! Okay, yeah, that's a problem. I thought I had the perk that told me if this was happening. Oh shit, I switched out the perk. I don't have that perk anymore. Well. See if I can get closer to my friends. Okay, one of them was really close. Friend? That's not a friend! So that's my second least favorite enemy after the jellyfish. That guy is not nice. He grabs you and you can't really do anything while you're grabbed. Like, except pray.
I owe you one, brother.
Okay.
There is a
That thing! Kill it! Murder it! Assuming its eyes are the weak points, got Resident Evil logic. Why is my sound still muted? No ammo. I'm trying to find some nitro for you, buddy. Don't worry about it. You can get good.
Pickaxe!
There is a perk you can get, which makes it so before you're grabbed, you hear like a noise. Kind of like in Vermintide before you get backstabbed. But I don't have that perk equipped. Because I'm not smart. I did have Iron Will, which let me kill the thing, but, you know, you still die, even if you use Iron Will. It's just, like, kind of delayed for a little bit. Ah! You still get sent to the afterlife. I'm seeing very few, minerals. I'm seeing flares right next to secondaries. Oh, I thought it was nitro for a second. It's only gold, but I was gonna mine it because I'm a greedy piece of shit. If you got grabbed, you can just tell your teammates leases on you and pray they handle it. That's pretty much the only thing you can do. There's also another grabber that flies. Look for nuts, homie. I'm not gonna make the joke. Oh. Well, someone summoned the boss. We still don't have enough Nitra. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm gonna kill it. We still don't have Nitra! Could this be the ammo refill? Okay. This should be enough to get us some ammo. Really popped the thing before we got enough Nitra for a resupply. But yeah, there is one. Oh no, these guys explode. No wait, these aren't the guy that where the fuck are you go? Okay, apparently those guys don't care about me. Oh shit, I'm out of. Oh god, this is bad. Okay. Cyrillic man is, yeah, homie, I can't save you in there. I'm getting freaking swarmed, gamer. Is there like a brood nexus spawning these guys, or? Oh, this was a bad idea. Come on, gamer, I'm getting you out of here. Kill the bugs, don't rock and stone. I appreciate the rock and stone, dude, but there's some insect. Hive guard responds to sentinels. Ah, I did not know that. This is the freaking mule. I got it. I got some nitra. Hexwing Gnifner. Hexawing Gniffer. Is one hell of a name, gamer. There we go, and I'm calling in a fucking That wasn't enough nitra! No! Okay. Copium, someone else's nitra. What the fuck are you guys doing? I'm not jumping down there, that thing's gonna wreck my ass. I jumped down there. Oh, that's the thing that has the AoE slam. Put up the sentries. I got a lot of sentry ammo on me. This might be the greatest contribution I can make to the team right now. Oh, maybe I can give this guy some butt shots. Ah, I took down one of them. No, don't aggro me, okay? I'm just a little engineer with a single ammo in a shotgun. You don't want to fight me. I'm a nice boy. I'm a nice little boy. Put down the fucking sentry. I only got one shot left. I'm not wasting it on your ugly mug. Just a few more laps. If we repair the sentry a little bit every lap, we should get killed by this big guy by... Okay, we had enough. Yeah. No! I forgot. Oh. Okay, smack him. Smack him. Don't stop smacking him. Always be smacking him. Never not smack him. Sentry, you shooting? Sentry, why aren't you shooting? Sentry? Oh god. For some reason I thought I was looking at his butt, not his face. Okay. There is some red sugar, but can we get to it safely? That was the wrong button. I meant to right click. Sorry, I meant to left. Oh god, he's gonna... Okay, I thought he was gonna do like an explosion. He is doing an explosion move. Okay, dwarf, man, come on. I'll save you, buddy. I don't know how I didn't take any damage from that, but... Okay. No one's got any nitra? This is why I fight on spawn. Yeah, I want to fight this guy in spawn. I don't want to fight him down here. This is folly. This is a fool's errand. I'm getting the frick back to spawn, gamer. Okay.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Come on. Cyrillic man!
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Come on. If only Roadblocks us here, he can tell us how to pronounce that.
Ready to shoot.
Considering how much DayZ I've played, I should know some Cyrillic. Oh, he got murdered again.
Clifford spawns here. There must be a brood nexus nearby.
What the fuck? How many brood nexuses are there? Now, can I find... Listen, I'm not gonna be able to do anything in that fight because I have no ammo. Can I find any nitra for the team? Is there any nitra? Yes! Yes! Oh, we only need 13. We got it, but it doesn't hurt to get a little extra. I'm not gonna bet the survival of our team on my math abilities. If you've seen the Voices of the Void stream, you'd know. No, Mule, I got nitra. Yes. Okay. Now we got enough for a resupply. Where the hell is the monster? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Why did I ask? Okay. And then... Bada boom. Why isn't the turret shooting the big... Guessing it might be because of the armor? That it doesn't shoot? Come on, resupply. I got killed by my own fucking resupply. Oh my, I'm so fucking dumb. Fighting with no resupply is a bigger problem. I did summon the resupply, but I fucking... How did I manage that? How the hell did I manage that? Oh, okay. That's the second most embarrassing thing I've done today. Okay. Yes, a little bit of armor left. This should take care of the armor. Now fucking blast him. Start blasting him, never stop blasting him. Okay, he's invincible. Shooting some weird guys. I don't know how those work. I'm guessing this is Sentinel phase. You goblin bastard. Okay, he's mortal again. Ah, the fucking goop. I'm liking these boss fights. I do know that there's a boss fight that's like a big roly boy. Pretty sure. Okay, what's the last? There. You jumped in front of me, gamer. Blast him. Just blast him. Just shoot. Just left click forever. There we go. And somehow we... That's not my resupply. And somehow we didn't get all the secondaries. During the stage through 3 respawn, it only shoots fireballs and chases you around. Oh. I don't think I've ever fought that variant before. Oh! The bigger version of those guys grabs you and then flies around with you. Super annoying to fight against. Whew. Okay. Thanks for the info, Dragon. Okay, you guys want to go get 2 more Ebonuts? Ebonuts? EB on. Oh, there's one. Okay. We need one more. Need one more nut. And then we're Gucci. We thought about it being November and all that. Give me a little help. Gucci? We've been down here. There was a take. This is where I was actually. Grab the nut from this area.
Stop shooting me!
I like the nuts because unlike the fossils, they don't spawn like halfway up a wall. That's an annoying thing about fossil objectives. Sometimes they just, oh god, just spawn so far away. Hey, this place looks a little dangerous. And there's nothing for us to do here, so I'm going back. You gotta put the nut in the mule.
I called for Molly.
Oh no, don't call the drop pod. There you go, only one nut needed! I do think these things are explosive in some manner. Could help us take care of this guy. Maybe not explosive, but they do release some goop. We can use to outrun this fool. We don't need to fight him alone. Should not be all on our own. Gold, but no Ebonuts.
Players ain't ready.
Oh, there's one. Yes.
Molly is on the way.
Got him. Same.
Secondary objective complete.
There we go.
Collect your bonus.
Oof. I'm calling the drop pod.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
Calling the drop pod, I'm following the mule. I have no freaking idea where to go anymore. Oh no! Okay. Drop pod is up there. Just be simple backtracking. There's nothing simple about climbing up this thing.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus
okay.
5 minutes.
Nice parkour. Every time I see something flying, I get flashbacks to the flyers that grab you.
Access provided.
Drop pod not far away. Call the sentry. The hole. And I think this is the. Oh, I forgot to claim loot. I think this is the last mission I need to do. Oh, I missed. Last mission I need to do before I got all 10 of the first ones.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
Ready to blow.
Hurry up.
The mule has been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team.
There we go.
Pod won't hang around.
Sweet. That was all the 10 missions.
Rock and roll.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Oh, this is the map that has the weird blue stones. I don't think we got any of them. Approved Greenbeard. Complete your first assignment. Sweet! Now we can actually play the game. Oh. I never get tired of the guys on the screen walking through the walls. Okay. Level 89 blue. Oh, we did get 109 Crappas. Sweet. 89 blue. That is... That boy's been playing for a while. Yeah, I think that should give us some perk points, right?
Like that.
Or... Oh. Which, see here. You were 3?
I got a perk.
You were 3? Sweet, then we just need 5 more and then we get to Beastmaster. New mining expedition, new egg hunt, the elimination of new salvage operation complexity,
Miner.
a bunch of minerals. It's only me and two, but there we go. No active assignment. Backups industrial sabotage. What the fuck is this? Get access to industrial sabotage. Okay. Mineral trade. Oh, we should do that at some point. And this is for the new weapon. Gives the lightning SMG. And then we have heavy duty, new hazard level. I think we need to beat this one before we get for the grenade launcher. Two Butt. It was nice having you, Two Butt. Never forget Two Butt. Yeah, we did unlock a skin for. Ooh, I thought it was only gonna be like a recolor. I didn't think it was gonna be like a whole new look on it. No, it's not my favorite look, but not bad. Did unlock some other stuff, but it's for it's weapons on classes we don't use. Yeah, we have Iron Will instead of Heightened Senses. Never forget Two Butt and some. I'm actually angry at how good that joke is. Mr. Potato, that is actually a really good joke. Well, the silver bear is kind of. I like how the suits just get less and less. Like, this is heavy armor. This is bulletproof. This is like, I don't know, like airplane mechanic. And this is like Sunday best. That is one of the worst things I've said. Sometimes the Super Mario hat. I've legit had moments in my life where I have had a dream. I have dreamt. And in my dream, either me or someone else made a joke that was so bad I woke up. I did have a moment where I cringed so hard in a dream I woke up IRL. That did happen. I've also had moments where I like, would I want that hair? I've also had moments where I like, actually kind of cool this one.
Aerodynamic. I like it.
I've had moments where I told a really bad joke in my sleep and I forgot it. I forget what the last one was, but it wasn't your mom joke. I was sleeping and I dreamt that someone gave me like an insult, and then I replied with like yeah, but your mom. And the joke was so bad I woke up in real life. What the fuck was the joke? What the hell was the joke? I think the joke was just like someone said like haha virgin, and instead of me being like, bro, I got a girlfriend, I was like, oh no, has anyone told your mom? And then I woke up in real life and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Lloyd. What does Lloyd have 3 scores on this? Your mom was the joke. Hold on, I wanna try this. This is like Angry Birds, right? This is Angry Birds. I gotta be honest with you guys. I never played Angry Birds.
Damn.
I never downloaded it when it like came out, and I was never too interested in it. Never played any clones either, for that matter. This might actually be the first time I ever experience Angry Birds. Flappy Birds! I mean Flappy Bird! Oh my god. I did play Angry Birds. That I did too. Friend of mine back in the 7th grade had an iPod with Angry Birds on it. Like the very first version of Angry Birds. And just by the time we had to play in recess, Me, him, and another friend. We're all still friends, by the way.
Minus, and you're playing that ridiculous thing instead?
Yes, I am. This is what my salary goes to. I'm trying to pivot over to be a Flappy Bird streamer. So me and those two friends, we got triple stars. This was the best you could do on every level on the original Angry Birds. And then I was talking to my brother, who he has a kid. He still had a kid at that time. The kid was playing Angry Birds, and he couldn't get like the triple stars on a mission. So my brother was like, let me show you how to do it. And then my brother tried to do it, and he just had no chance. It did worse than his kid. And then I was like, let me try. And I fucking 3-starred on my first attempt. And my brother was like, whoa.
Almost.
And that's the only time my gaming skills have ever been transferable.
So close.
I will say that when I joined the military, actually, there was some... it's still up, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's still up. If you go on the Norwegian military website, which is forsvaret.no, if you go on that website, they have like a list of like, here's why you should join the...
Damn, I want my credits back.
I forgot to press left mouse. They have like a list that's like,
Let me be the
here's why you should join the military. Oh my god, I'm eating shit. Thank you, Mr. Potato. They have like a list of like, here's why you should join the military. And some of the things on that list I thought were kind of cringe back then. One of those things is like, if you've been gaming, that might have taught you some things you could use in the military. And when I first joined the military, I was like, I'm a gamer. Maybe I could do some cool stuff. And then when I joined the military, they were just like, who here plays video games? I was like, me. And they were like, okay. You know how a computer works? I was like, yes. And they were like, okay, you're a radio operator. And that's how I became a radio operator. My job did expand to be a lot more than just radio operator, but that was pretty much the only time video games ever had something to say. They're like, do you know what an IP address is? I was like, yes. Okay. Do you know how to, like, set up a network on a Windows computer? I was like, yes. They're like, fuck, you're already overqualified. I don't see how video games come into it. Like, we had some, like, hella gamers in my unit. And, like, the most it amounted to was they were like, oh yeah, this is an 8K416 and uses 556mm ammunition, NATO standard. They're like, oh, you know about guns. Do you know how to dismantle it and put it back together? They're like, no! But I used the gun in a game and that's the ammo it said it had. It's kind of crazy to think about. We would just be like outside in a circle on the ground, just picking apart and putting together the same gun for like 2 hours. And I would go and eat lunch, and I would come back, and it would just drill like magazine swaps for 2 hours. And then they were like, okay, you're done for today. That was crazy. The Estonian list is you have to. Networking is difficult. It is, but it was actually, I've networked like in the IP sense of the word. Both in the military and in like a private business. It was a lot easier to do it in the military. Like, the military technology is meant to be reliable. Like, when you go to the army and you see like the like electronics they have, you might say like, why is this shit so primitive? Like, why is the military stuff so basic? That's because it never fucking breaks, and if it breaks, it's easy to repair. Like, that's the whole point. It's not meant to be like fastest laptop ever made. No, the laptop is built to be indestructible. And if something should happen to it, it's really fucking easy to repair it. Like, yes, the laptop might not be able to, like, run Minesweeper, but it does its job. You can hit it with a brick and it won't take damage. And if you chop it in two with like a laser beam, it takes like 5 seconds to fix it. Windows XP, my beloved. There was a time. I love reliable stuff. Me too. I'm so scared for when I'm gonna need to get like a. Bro, you lost. What do you mean easy peasy? What's it? Real gamer hours? Real gamer hours. There was a time when. What was I gonna say? I've been thinking about like at some point I'm gonna have to get a new PC. The C drive in this computer, which my Windows is on, is an 128 gigabyte HDD that is literally 10 years old. I got my C drive and Windows, oh come on, and Windows installation when I was 16. I'm 26. My Windows install and the hard drive it's on is 10 years old. I hear it struggle when I like do stuff on my PC that requires Windows. Like, I hear my hard drive like slowly dying. I'm gonna need to get a new Windows installed pretty soon and a new C drive, which will be an M.2 SSD. But like, I'm so scared. Because, like, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna be like, do you guys have Windows 7? They're gonna be like, nah, we only got Windows 11. Like, fuck. And they're probably gonna have, like, a Windows 11 that doesn't let you open, like, the registry editor. Or the registry keys. My laptop has Windows 11, had it when I bought it. It's got a version of Windows 11 where you can't open the, I think it's the user manager. And you can't open, like, the registry keys. It just doesn't have, it doesn't have reg edit on the computer. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do when my computer shits itself and I need to go in the registry keys and change shit manually? I'm gonna have to get fucked or pay money to get a more usable Windows. Do you not reinstall Windows? I have never reinstalled Windows on my computer. I just remember that Windows 10 won't be supported in a couple of years and I have to upgrade. I did upgrade my PC from Windows 7 to Windows 10 back in like 2016. Since then, I haven't touched it. What I would do is I would go on my computer and I would disable Windows updates. So my Windows never updated, but every once in a while, Microsoft just changes that. Like, if you go in your computer and you disable everything that has to do with Windows updates, for some reason, sometimes Microsoft will just make that shit flip. So Windows Update is enabled again. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want Windows to update unless I tell it to update. Like, yeah, sometimes Windows has like a security flaw and you should update your Windows. But like, I don't want Windows to update automatically, because when you do, you fucking fuck shit up. H-Plan, thank you so much for the follow. That's Windows New Games I was looking at the follow, not the game. H-Plan, thank you for the follow. We can beat Lloyd. I just remember that. Do you not reinstall Windows? Never. Fuck off. I have reinstalled Windows 5 times because it's break. Using regedit, I think you can disable. I did that. I went in regedit. And I disabled Windows. First I disabled Windows Update in all of like the official settings and stuff like that. Also, H-Pan, how are you doing? And like I disabled Windows Update in all the ways you can do at like the regular consumer level of Windows settings. I disabled everything that was Windows Update. And then like a month later, Windows started updating. Then I went in like the registry keys and I disabled it. I did some stuff in PowerShell to disable Windows updates, and that worked for like a year. It was like a year where Windows never updated. I was like, fucking hell yeah, gamer. Now my fucking programs don't break all the time. And then, like, one day, Windows just started updating again. So I went and did all the stuff again. I noticed, hey, that shit I changed in the registry. The registry keys, they flip back. My disabled became enabled. So my zeros became ones. My false became true. And I did like the PowerShell stuff again, and it acted like I never done this shit before. I was like, what is this? And now I like have to do that shit regularly. Like, and by regularly, I mean just often enough. Just often enough that I forget how to do it and I gotta look it up again. It's like with sheet music. Like, I'll learn how to read sheet music, and then, like, a couple months later, I gotta learn how to read sheet music again. It's not like learn it just to read one specific song. And then I won't, like, maintain the knowledge. No, that was 1 pixel, gamer! That was 1 pixel, dude! What the fuck was that? I wish Linux was more supported. Yes. I wish Linux was more supported, and I wish Linux was more like... Oh, we got the new high score. Oh. And it took me a few minutes. I actually once deleted my boot drive on Linux.
Guns and games. R&D treat us so good.
I feel like every single person I have ever talked to who uses Linux has been like, have told me the same story. That they accidentally deleted their boot drive. Because isn't the thing in, I've never used Linux, so I don't know the commands. But isn't there a command in Linux that you use regularly to delete stuff? Like if you use the command to delete a folder in Linux, but you don't tell it what the folder is. Like, this is just an example. This isn't how the command actually is. But if the command is like, del space, and then C:/ blah 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 blah, right? Isn't the deal if you type that and then you give either an invalid location to delete, or you give like you forget to type what to delete, it deletes your boot drive? RM is the command. Remove folder. Is that what it stands for? No, RMRF. The way I've understood it is that people will like accidentally type the command wrong, and it's very easy to type it wrong in such a way that you just delete your boot. Speaking of boot, by the way, we're playing as one. No, I'm Windows because I like video games, and I'm not good enough at IT, even though I'm a licensed computer technician, to comfortably use Linux. I did have my battle buddy in the army was a Linux guy. Really cool dude, just in general. Fantastic guy. He had a dual boot PC with Windows and Linux. And by PC, I mean laptop. Where he would use Linux to like do everything, and then the Windows was literally only for playing games.
Try that again.
You guys remember the story from like years and years ago? The story might be like 10 years old. That like, there was some robbers who broke into a high school. Because they wanted to steal a bunch of laptops. And they stole every laptop in a classroom except for one. Because they thought the laptop was broken. Why did they think it was broken? Because it was running Linux. And the robbers didn't know. Like, Linux. They thought the just broken laptop doesn't work. I'm not sure if that story's true. I love that line. I'm not sure if that story's true. I was told about that story, but I never checked if it was real. But I want it to be real, so I'm not gonna check if it is. I have a couple of things that I've been, like, told. I go like, that sounds cool. I'm not gonna check if it's real though, because I don't want to lose that last slice of childhood innocence. Makes sense. Using Linux is easy. Oh god, I didn't look. Using Linux is easier than Windows if your program supports Linux. I do believe that. Like, there are so many times I'm using Windows and I'm like, bro, there was one fucking time. So, Sea of Thieves, right? Came out on Windows PCs. And it came out on the Windows Xbox Store or whatever it was called. Like, games for Windows Live on Windows or whatever it was called. I think it was Xbox Live Windows. Me and my friends wanted to play it, so I got Sea of Thieves on my PC and downloaded it and all that. And I tried to run it, but it wouldn't run. Like at some point, it shows you a map, and it just stayed forever on the map loading screen.
Yeah.
And it turns out there was a bug that if you had ever used, that if your PC was Windows 7 upgraded to Windows 10, it wouldn't work. You would have to do a reinstall of Windows 10 to be able to run the program. If you just upgraded from Windows 7 to Windows 10, the game just straight up did not work. And I have literally never reinstalled Windows on this PC. I still haven't, so I just couldn't play Sea of Thieves. I was like, okay, I'll uninstall it. So I go to where the files are for Sea of Thieves. There's no uninstaller.exe, which, what the fuck? So I just click the entire freaking folder for it. And I press uninstall. Like, I right-click, I delete. And then Windows tells me I don't have permission to delete this. I go, okay. That's weird, because I'm set up as, like, owner and administrator and everything on this PC. I have the highest level of permission I could possibly have on this PC, and it just said, you don't have permission to delete this.
I can't believe it.
What do you mean I don't have permission? I fucking own you. Yeah, the Hades from Hercules.gif. I can defenestrate you. That reminds me of a story about a laptop in Iraq. I'm gonna tell that one afterwards. But there was this what was I gonna say? So I went in like PowerShell, CMD. I did everything I could to try and get permission to delete the fucking files. Windows just didn't let me. I gave myself like all access I could to the freaking folder this was in. And Windows just says, nope, sorry, you're not allowed. And that was the closest I've ever gotten to switching to Linux. I did eventually find a way to delete it. I had to go through like the Xbox app to do it, which I was like, why the fuck does the Xbox app have a permission I don't? Windows, why do you give an app more permission than me? Owner and administrator. And the third thing I keep forgetting the name of. There's like 3, right? It's owner, administrator, and then there's one more, I believe. Because it's Microsoft's app. It's fucking crazy, though. There was the story has nothing to do with what I was talking about. But there was a live stream I used to watch in the past. There was this live streamer I used to watch.
Almost.
If you've watched my channel before, it should be really easy to guess who I'm talking about. And back in like 2014 or something, he had a chat member
I was so close.
that told a story about he was in Iraq on like deployment from the US military. And while he was there, he got so mad at his computer. Like, he got so, like... something happened with his Windows or whatever. He got so pissed that he took a shit in his laptop, closed the laptop, and threw it off the roof of a building. And, like, the other soldiers were like, who the fuck took a shit in a laptop and chucked it from the roof? And he was like, I don't know, guys. And apparently they never found out about it, and the streamer and the people in chat were like, you're fucking lying. And then he posted proof of it. And I was like, you know, I've been mad at Windows before. I get pissed every time Windows tell me I'm not allowed to do something. Oh boy, I own the computer. But yeah, I've never been that mad. Reminds me a bit of the John Mulvaney skit about the, not the skit, but the comedy special. Where he, like, goes to a party and a kid takes a shit on the host dad's computer. Look up on YouTube, John Mulvaney, the one thing you can't replace. It is an absolutely fantastic bit of comedy. I would love to play it right now if it wasn't, you know, copyright infringement. I mean, I could just say what he says, but I get that, I understand. I am legally allowed to just say like, oh, by the way, John Mulvaney said this, and then just say what the whole comedy bit is. It is really good. The,
Watch and learn.
John Mulvaney has some good jokes. I don't like everything he does, but the only thing you can't replace is, really good. Yo, you guys ever see the fucking Eddie Murphy comedy special? The Eddie Murphy comedy special is insane. Like, this is Eddie Murphy back in the 80s. And he's like, has a comedy show with like 1 million people watching live in theater. It's like 2 hours long. The first hour is just homophobia. Like, he just makes like the worst jokes about gay people I've ever heard. Like, one of his jokes is literally, hey, what if Mr. T was gay? And I'm like, Eddie Murphy, what the fuck? This isn't okay. Yes, it's awful. You know what the worst part is? When he gets done with the gay jokes, he starts making jokes about his, like, a family barbecue, and they're so fucking funny. It's like the first half of the comedy special is insanely, like, bad, not funny, and just straight up offensive. But the second half is legit, like, 10 out of 10 humor. He, like, jokes about Bigfoot and, like, his aunt falling down the stairs. And it's, like, legit funny. But the first half, like, I wanted to show that to a friend of mine. Like, one of my friends, who's probably, like, the wokest guy you'll ever meet. After me. I'm the wokest person on earth.
So unfair.
He showed me the Eddie Murphy comedy special. And, like, the first half, he was like, yeah, you gotta be, like, he warned me, it's like, the first half is awful. But we were, like, ribbing on it. Like, we were making jokes about Eddie Murphy. Oh, I'm gonna drink some milk. I'm very non-woke, aka Smeepy.
Okay, this time I'll make it.
Oh. What was I gonna say? Well, like, the first half, me and my friend were just joking, like, about Eddie Murphy. We're like, Eddie, you can't say shit like that. Like, Eddie, you can't be like this. Except we said funnier stuff. So we, like, had a little bit of fun at that part at Eddie Murphy's expense. Not that he knew about it or cared. But during the second half, we were laughing our ass off. Because he was like, yeah, I went fishing, and turns out these kids were like Sasquatches. It's more complicated than that. It's a legit good joke.
I think of it
And then I was like, this comedy special is so fucking funny. And then I forgot about it. And then I was hanging out with another friend of mine in his apartment. I hate when that happens. I was hanging out with another friend of mine in his own apartment. I go fishing and then boom, Sasquatch. You said it, brother. So yeah, this other friend was like, I want to watch something funny. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, you should watch the Eddie Murphy comedy special. And I had forgotten how much of it was awful. So I said, the first 20 minutes are really bad, but after that, it gets really fucking funny. And he was like, okay. And then we was like an hour in, and he was still talking about, like, I'm Eddie Murphy, I don't like gay people. And my friend was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, bro, I swear to God, I thought this part would have ended like 40 minutes ago. And then we got to the Sasquatch part, and my friend was like, okay, this is funny. But like, that first hour was not good. I was like, is my friend gonna think I'm homophobic? Please don't. Actually, something a little bit funny. My real name is like stereo. I'm not gonna say what my real name is, but in Norway, my real name is stereotyped to be like a name for gay people. Which, you know, I'm not gay, but I don't mind. But like, this is not a joke, by the way. This is true. Every single person I've met that has the same first name as me is gay. I've met 4 people that I can remember. There might be more. I've met 4 people that has the same first name as me. All of them are gay. That's perfectly fine, but like at some point I'm like, am I like, should I talk to my girlfriend about this. Oh. And there was this one guy who got really famous, who has the same first name as me, who is very gay. And when he got like super famous and like he got famous and then he like came out of the closet and was like, I'm gay, people were like, you might be the only straight Freshno I know. And I was like, I don't know how to react to that. Like, I'm not homophobic, but this is like, it's not a bad thing, but it's weird that it happened 4 times. Technically 5 if you count the famous guy. Oof. When I tried dating girls, they were lesbian. I have a thing for lesbians, apparently. I mean, when you found out they were lesbians, you were like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't know, right? You didn't try to keep dating them after you found out they were lesbians, right? Right? Because I know some dudes that do that, and that's not cool. That's not oh my god, I remember the fucking story. Also, there was one time I asked a girl out on a date, and she was like, I'm asexual and aromantic. And I just said, wow, so I never really had a chance. And she just fucking said yes! And then she left! I should tell the story better. There was this one friend who was in the same class as my roommate. And we would host parties on like the weekends in our shared apartment. Get like a lot of people showing up. And this lady would show up and I thought she was kind of cute. So I would talk to her and like try to figure out if she was, you know, not crazy. Like if she was dateable personality wise. And she was. And I'm ready. The one time on one of those parties, I asked her out and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm asexual and aromantic. And I said, wow. So I really never had a chance. Then she said yes, and then she just left the party. Later, it turned out that she was like, yeah, that I was about to leave anyway. She was a cool lady. Don't get the wrong idea. She was a really cool lady. But I was like, damn. You couldn't have... You really just said yes, turned 180 degrees, and then walked out. Oh. I apologized and we laughed. Hell yeah. Mature. There was something else I was supposed to say. There was something else I was supposed to say about dating. What the fuck was I supposed? What happened 3 times? 2 of them are dating. Is always the cool ones. I don't think I've ever asked out someone who turned out to be a lesbian. I've never done that. I've never been asked out by a guy that's gay, but I have kissed a guy that was bi. That's how I found out I'm not bisexual. I don't think... I have some friends who are lesbian, and by friends I mean we used to hang out, but we haven't talked to each other in like 6 years. One of my friends was named Anakin, so we would just call her Darth Vader, and she hated it, but it was funny. One of them was her name, and this is completely true. She was from Belarus. Her name was Olga, and she was a legit Orthodox like Christian, like Russian Orthodox Christian, and she was the most lesbian person I've ever met. Like, she would tell stories about how she would just... To be, like, a member of the church, she would have to, like, wash the floors of the church. Like, that's how Christian she was, and she also just, like, fucked other women. And I always thought that was, like, a fun dichotomy. I was like, fuck you, girl, you do you! I have one relationship that lasted a while. It was kind of forced.
Stupid.
What do you... It was kind of forced? What does that mean? I had one relationship that lasted 1 day. You wanted to see how I acted? Ah.
Action time.
It always sucks when like people test you. Like you'll be like dating someone and they'll tell you something that's like awful, and you'll be like, what the fuck, that's terrible. Then they will be like, yeah, by the way, that what I told you isn't true. I just wanted to see how you felt. Yeah, when I told you that my mom was dying of cancer and I couldn't date you for like a week, that was just to see how you would react. You passed. Oh, guess what? You fucking failed. Don't lie about shit like that. You gave me like a heart attack. You were testing me. Well, you're the one that failed. You got a fucking F, lady.
I got it.
Oh. I was a nerd. She didn't like nerds. I think, like, the majority of... Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. I think all of my nerd friends, except one, is dating someone.
Watch and learn.
No, all of them except two. All of them except two are dating someone. And all of my, like, sporty friends, like, out of all my friends from, like, martial arts and the gym, only one is dating someone. Two. One is married with 3 kids, and another one is dating. It's kind of funny. Because I don't know how, but, like, all of my friends, and it's because we have the same hobbies, but, like, all of my friends, all of my lady friends who are women, and all of my friends who are dudes, are like, yeah, we want to find, like, someone to just play video games with, and then have sex afterwards. And that's, like, their criteria for dating. I'm like, well, motherfucker, you want to get a date, you gotta go out of your house. I'm not sure the nerds don't get dates stereotype holds up. Like, I've never been rejected for being a nerd. I've been rejected for a bunch of stuff, but never for, like, being a nerd. So I think a lot of people, when they say nerds, they don't mean, like, people who play video games. They mean, like, capital G gamers. Like, sexist, homophobic, racist gamers. Which, if you're homophobic or sexist and you don't get a date, what the fuck did you expect? Like, if you're racist and you're like, I got rejected for playing video games. No, motherfucker, you got rejected for being racist and a terrible person. Don't blame that on being a nerd, dude. I'm a nerd. I get laid. You got rejected because you hate black people. That's got nothing to do with playing video games. Lie. I wasn't forced in a bad way. It was just that they wanted to try it out with me but felt nothing. Ah, okay. Dissolve my body and lie. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. The movies made it look like a big thing. Fun fact, Estonia is extremely racist. Mr. Potato, I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but that's not a fun fact. That's not fun. That's like the first half of Eddie Murphy's comedy special. Not fun. And frankly terrifying. That is,
Almost.
You can actually walk around while you're playing this. Norway has some crazy people, yes. But the vast majority of, like, people my age or younger are very cool. I've been talking about good dude, I think I'm an okay dude, I try to be inclusive and a chill dude. That's half the job. Being a bad person hurts my soul and body. I mean, that's like most of the work. That's like most of it. Just be nice. There was this one time, so me and 2 friends that are women, we had the same class in university. We had methodology. And methodology, if you don't know, methodology is basically, how do you do a science? And it's a difficult class. Like, I forget how many fail, but like, the first time takers who fail is like 50% or something. At least it was the year before we took it. So we made like a study group, a colloquy group. I think that's how you say it in English. In Norwegian, it's colloquia. And we like studied together. And then there was this one kid in our seminar group who was struggling. This dude. So, oh, thank you for the full moon. So we invited him to like study with us. And then when he like, we went to like our first study session, and it was me, one of the ladies, and he was a bit late. So we were just talking, and I forget who it was. We were talking about this one American guy. There was this famous American guy who had said some transphobic stuff. I forget his name, but he said some transphobic stuff. And I was telling my friend about like the transphobic shit that dude said, because she hadn't heard about it yet. And then while I was talking, the dude came in and he was like, hey, like, what are you guys talking about? And I said like, oh, this guy, and I said his name, said some transphobic bullshit. And then he said, oh, the N-word. Like, he didn't say, oh, that black guy. No, he said, oh, that N-word. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then we canceled the study session and we kicked him out of our group. I was like, homie, what the fuck? We thought you were cool. And we were like, what the fuck? And he was like, what? It's just a word. And we were like, fucking leave. And we never talked to him again. And I'm pretty sure he failed the class. Estonia is I'm not racist, but the classic. So yeah, that guy. I hope he failed the class. But yeah, that's a bit racist. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is like it's
So close.
the way he said it and how afterwards he was just like, what? It's just a word. If they can say it, I can say it. I was like, homie, shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Be quiet for several minutes. Oh. I was kind of cathartic though. Being just like, fucking get out of here, racist. That did feel a bit good.
Clock on that thing.
Did anyone punch him when he said that? No, we were like, what the fuck? Leave. And then he left. Because he deserved the punch. When I was working with the... actually, so I was taking my... Hold on. What's the best way to start this story? After I finished my computer technician's apprenticeship, finished the exam with the perfect grade, by the way. Not perfect, but the top grade. The highest grade possible, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. When I did that, I had like a whole summer of just like, I have nothing to do, because I quit my job. So I had a summer with nothing to do, because I was gonna go to university. And I didn't want to get like a summer job, because I just wanted to go to university. I had saved up money from 3 years of working. All that money's gone now, by the way. But then the military was like, hey, the police are gonna do like some border guard work during, because it's the pandemic. And we're looking for people who would like to work with that this summer. I was like, fucking sign me up. So I went back to the military and worked as a border guard for a bit. Bitch be gone. So this Deuce did this. That's a cold story starter. You should have thy enders now. Hello, baby. I'm talking about racist people I met in real life. How you doing? You still sick? Hold on. Just want to beat this level 1. I didn't want the summer job, and my dad really wanted me to work. He gave me no alternative. So when I was on the border, we were working with police. We had like this tiny hut we were operating out. It was like a parking lot with a tiny like wooden building that had like a surprisingly big toilet. And I don't mean like the toilet itself was big. I mean the bathroom was fucking huge. Which it was just like a toilet and a sink and, you know, toilet supplies, and then just 6 square meters with nothing, which was weird. I guess it makes it more wheelchair accessible. And then like a little room we used as an office. And while I was there, I was, you know, working with police for like 12-hour shifts for like a long ass time. And it didn't pay too well. But, while I was there, you know, I talked to the police officers a lot. And I think I would like to divide the police officers into two sections. I feel most police officers fall into one of two categories. The first category were addicted to classic World of Warcraft. All of them had different things about them, except the one thing they had in common was all of them played a fuck ton of classic World of Warcraft. I'd like a summer job, I don't feel like getting laid €4 per hour. Kind of a funny typo. If I didn't work, it would force me to sell my Steam Deck. Ooh. 12 hours, I could barely make it through 9. Most of the work as a border guard is just sitting and looking at the road. Like, you just sit down and, like, look at the road and, like... We had, like, a barbecue, so we, like, grilled some sausages. Every once in a while, get in the car, drive, like, a patrol. Sometimes, you know, someone comes, you stop the car, check if the documents are in order. Which I got stuff to say about trailer drivers and documents. But, yeah.
Be good.
The other group of police officers, I would describe as they really wanted to say the N-word. There was like 4 times while I was working there. Or more like once a week when I was working there. One police officer, and there were different police officers who did this, would somehow get on the topic, like talking with those military guys, about the N-word. I don't know why, but they did it. And they would be like, they would be like, I don't get it. It's just a word. If they're allowed to say it, then I'm allowed to say it. I was like, what the fuck? This is the most important thing for you to talk about, where we're stuck up here for 12 hours a day? And the funny thing is, one of the police officers was black. He was one of the addicted to classic World of Warcraft dudes. They never brought up the topic while he was there. It was only when it was white police officers and white military personnel. That's the only time they talked about it. I fucking wonder why. Sitting and barbecue, hello barbecue burgers. Jesus Christ, context is needed? I think I gave you all the context. That's pretty much how it was. I don't remember how they would start the conversations, but they would just be like, I think I should be allowed to say the N-word. They would also talk a lot about, like, legalizing drugs. Like, I don't think we should legalize drugs. And I was like, motherfucker, I'm in the military. What do you want me to say? I'm standing here in uniform. I'm not gonna say anything. One thing about working on the border, though, I take drugs every day. Oh, you mean like caffeine? Caffeine and sugar? What was I gonna say? There is, yeah, when I was working at the border, it was something you learned, though, because we would get, people from a whole bunch of different countries trying to cross the border. There were rules. This was the border with Sweden, by the way. There were rules for, like, these people are allowed to cross into Norway, but if you don't fit in any of these categories, you gotta drive back into Sweden. And you gotta go south to, like, you gotta go south to, the other border crossing so they can process you. Because where we were was, like, a small road that wasn't that used, but it was the fastest path. It was a 2-lane road, so it wasn't that much traffic, but it was the shortest path between, like, 2 places. If I called you a bitch, that would be an insult or a joke if we knew each other. I meant with words being words. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll hydrate. That's a lot of driving for border stuff. I mean, no one walked across the border. Everyone drove.
Let's fly.
So we would have, like, a lot of people was, like, Norwegian. A lot of people were... Well, very few were Swedish. Fun fact, if you wanted to come from Sweden into Norway, there was a fuck ton of rules you had to fulfill. If you wanted to go from Norway into Sweden, you could just cross the border. I mean, I couldn't cross the border. I was in military uniform. under international law, that would have counted as an invasion.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Like, civilians, they could just go into Sweden whenever they wanted. Coming back, though, they wouldn't be allowed to do. There were some rules. Like, you could do a true drive. If you were in Norway, and you drove through all of Sweden and back into Norway, without getting out of your car, ever, you would be allowed back in Norway. That was counted as being in quarantine. Being just in quarantine in your car. But yeah, most of the people that were, like, supposed to be allowed to cross the border were people that had cabins just across the Swedish border, because this was like a hotspot for people having cabins. A lot of people with cabins on the Swedish side and the Norwegian side of the border. Sorry about that, had like the world's tiniest burp. So those people were allowed to go to their cabins and then come back to Norway. That was a legal thing to do. You couldn't go anywhere else in Sweden. You had to do the shortest path possible to your cabin and then back to Norway. And you could come and go if you did that. So, yeah. And then also, there were people who did driving for a living. So there was a bus that would cross the border that was allowed to go unchecked because they did like their own stuff with that. And there was these hospital people. There were people who lived in Norway and worked at a hospital in Sweden and vice versa. That they would be allowed to cross because they needed to for their commute. We had like their license plate and everything, so we knew who they were. We just let them... Like, they would drive up, they would look at us, we would wave to them, and then they could, like, you know, just cross the border. We didn't check their documents. But the most important people were, like, trailer drivers. A lot of people were in, like, trailers crossing the border with transportation deliveries, like delivering wares. And they had their own set of rules. There were a bunch of documents we would need to check. Also, if the driver wasn't, you know... We would need to check the driver's ID. If the driver was from a country in the Schengen area, they have a free right to cross every internal EU border whenever they want to. So if we just saw they had like an ID from a Schengen area, that was all we needed to see from them as a person. The cargo, of course, had stuff, but I'm not going to get into detail on that. If they weren't from a country in the Schengen area, and most of the time this would be people from Ukraine or Russia or Belarus. They would need additional documentation. The most common one was that they had a permit of a residency permit in a Schengen area country. Which, if you do have that, you are allowed to travel to any other country in the Schengen area. Which most of them had that. And then, you know, they also needed, like, documents that says they're supposed to be driving this truck. Documents for here's what I'm transporting. And, like, the documents that what I'm transporting is within all the standards. Like, I'm following the laws and all that. Like, they would need shit, like, documents for all of that. And I noticed something. Schengen drivers, like, German truck drivers, okay? I don't mean to be racist, but German truck drivers had the most, like, issues with their documentation. It kind of seemed like when they came up to us, they showed us the card, and it was like, here's proof that I'm German. We're like, cool. We need to see the paperwork for your goods you're transporting, and for your car. And they were like, what? No, you don't. We're like, we are legally obligated to check that stuff, or else we're gonna have to... well, evict you from the country. We're gonna have to deport you back across the border. And they would be like, man, I can't believe this. And they spent like 15 minutes looking around in their car, trying to find, like, the documents they needed.
It got me.
But then you had the opposite. Like, drivers from Belarus and Russia would, like, pull up to the border station, which is a very I'm giving the place a lot of undeserved credit, calling it a station. But they would like drive up, and they would see there were police officers and then soldiers in uniform, and they would just give us all the documents we asked for. They would give us the documents before we asked. They would like hand the documents out the window or like open the door and give us all the relevant documents. And when they didn't do that, they would be like, oh yes. We would be like, hey, we need these documents. They'd be like, no problem. And they just like have them right next to themselves in the seat. Like, give us all the relevant documents. We would ask them a question. They would just tell us the answer like instantly. And we would double check everything would be true. There was never a single trouble with an Eastern European driver. But Central European truck drivers like acted like if they just showed us proof that they were from Schengen, we would let them do anything. No, motherfucker, we gotta check that you're transporting legal goods. And that like your car's up, like your trailer is up to par. But the funniest thing that happened was the Swiss woman, which I will tell about as soon as I read what you guys just said in chat. Hard to read chat and play this at the same time. There we go. I would have crumbled if I did any sort of army. Oh, I didn't look. If I did any sort of army, so I'm physically and mentally weak. You accidentally invade another country. That did happen at some point. Slavic countries need additional paperwork. Also, furry, welcome in. Non-Schengen countries need additional paperwork. I'm really interested in your border stories. Thank you. I have like a ton of stories from when I was in the military. That's why you need to have your documents ready. Station showed to be a shed. I would say it was a glorified bus station. With a toilet, with a bathroom that was way too big. How you doing, furry?
Again?
But yeah. Oh, thanks for the color swap, babe. You made me invisible again. So I was close, yes. So, one day, thanks for the gnome, Mr. Potato. One day, we were at the border, just doing our job. And this... That was a lot of gnomes. Yeah, what's with the gnomes, man? And the, And this, I think you call it, not a trailer home. But, oh my god, what? It is what it is, but what's with all these gnomes? Well, I can't look at chat and see what's happening. Mr. Potato is spamming gnomes? If I'm ever from a shady country in Eastern Europe and I came up on a border crossing guarded by soldiers and officials, I would follow... Because. I would follow their orders, no questions asked. Baby, are you gonna go through like every single number? Thanks for the gnome, that one Twitch fellow. Okay, so... Hold on, I gotta double check something real quick. It's called a trailer home? No. What do you call this in English? A mobile home. It's called a mobile home. That's what it's called. So we're chilling on the border. And then you made me show feet while I'm invisible. Trailer home? No, it's called a mobile home in English, apparently. Invisi feet. The most desirable feet are actually the invisible ones. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, one of these pulled up to the station. We was like, okay, that's new. And it was a Swiss woman in the car. And she had a, in her car, in that mobile home, she had 8 dogs. She had 8 Samoyed dogs. Don't you mean wheelie buildy? This isn't like a walkie-talkie kind of thing. Transportational place of residency. 8 dogs, Jesus. 8 Samoyeds, which are pretty big dogs. She had those, and she was lacking documentation. Now, I forget why. I thought Switzerland was in the Schengen area, but for some reason, she was not allowed. Like, if you're from Germany, you can go to Norway and be in Norway however long you want, because Germany is in Schengen. You got a right to free movement. No, so close to beating level 4.
winner.
She wasn't crazy though. Don't get the lady wrong. Schengen is written with a C, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, for some reason she wasn't allowed to stay in Norway indefinitely. So she was only allowed to stay in Norway for 30 days, because of her visa. And it had been...
One more time.
So she wasn't allowed to stay. And here's the thing, she was from Switzerland. She was really bad at English. She basically only spoke German. We didn't speak German at all. Like, we could say like,
I was so
du
close.
bist Deutsch. Du sprechen Deutsch?
Real gamer hours.
Ich habe einen Hunger. Like, we could say shit like that. But, like, you can't ask someone about, like, their border crossing documents with that. At least it wasn't cats, so... But yeah. So, what we could tell immediately was, like, you're only allowed to stay here for 30 days. How long have you been here? She was like, I've been here for 7 months. Like, what the fuck? You've been in the country for, like, 6 months longer than you were allowed to. But we did find some, she did have some, documentation on her that she found after, like, an hour. That said that she was she was under a job searcher visa. But you're allowed to stay in Norway for 6 months to look for a job if you have a higher level education. So she was allowed to stay in Norway for 6 months. She had been here for 7. So we're like, oh, fuck, do we have to deport this lady? Do we have to deport this lady back when she's looking for a job with her 8 dogs and her mobile home? I mean, at least she's gonna have a place to sleep, but what the fuck? Now, we did find out, eventually we got an interpreter, but we did find out that she had, sold her house in Switzerland, and in Norway, you can extend your job searcher visa if you have X amount,
I'm good.
if you have X amount of money in your bank account
Action time.
per month, I think it is. If you have a certain amount of money in your bank account, that counts as 1 additional week you're allowed to stay, because it's like proof that you can take care of yourself. Like, you have money to buy food and a place to sleep and shit. So because she sold her house in Switzerland, she had enough money to stay. So we're like, okay, we don't need to deport this lady. And then one of the police officers said, what about her dogs? And we're like, what do you mean? It's like, she needs documentation for the dogs. This motherfucker had no documentation on her 8 dogs. So we're like, okay, we don't know what to do. So basically, the police wrote her into their system that they were like gonna be paying attention to her. They're gonna like make sure she does everything correctly. And she had like an order from the police that she has to get her 8 dogs registered within like a month. And, you know, I left like the business, like I stopped being a border guard before we found out anything else, but basic phrases, no fluent conversation, yeah.
I had a good run this time.
Oh, Hooke said, my beloved. 8 dogs, she needs to put them up for adoption. I think she wanted to start like,
DRG is
like
always
racing
finding ways
dogs.
to
I think she
train
wanted
our
to have
workers.
like take care of dogs was like what she wanted to do. Oh. But yeah,
Potato.
that was a thing. That was, she had 8 fucking dogs. And also, while we were, like, taking care of her, she had her dogs, like, she had them tied up, outside of her mobile home. And when that happened, we were, like, talking to her. This one, Russian, he might have been from Belarus. This Eastern European truck driver came by. And he was just like, what is with all the dogs? And we just said, like, the lady didn't have documentation. And he was like, oh no. Like, the guy, he looked, I don't know what he was thinking. But to me, it looked like he was like, okay, The lady got stopped by police and military because she didn't have documentation on her dog. I'm transporting like gasoline. What the fuck are they gonna do to me if I don't have documentation? But he did. He had everything, and everyone was like, "You're good to go." Oh, yeah. Working as a border guard was really fun, but it was 12. Also, it wasn't 12-hour shifts. It was 2-hour commute, 10-hour, no, 2-hour commute, 8-hour shift, 2-hour commute. And then there were 4 hours. That one, wait, was it 4 hours? There were 6 hours of the day where the military wasn't at the border. Oh, fuck. I feel like there was another story I said I was going to tell. I feel like there was another story I was gonna tell. Did I say I was gonna tell something else? Let me scroll up the chat. I visited Germany and I miss it. I kind of want to visit one time. Did I promise you guys I would tell another story? I don't think I did. Oh, it was fun just talking for like an hour. Maybe I should do like Boba, are you still here? You might have like fallen asleep. Because me and Boba, we're gonna stream we're gonna stream Wobbly Life together. We're also gonna stream Fast Mode together, it looks like. So I'm not sure if that's gonna happen on Monday. Considering she's working this weekend, I'm not sure what that means for Monday. Might be that she doesn't work. I don't know what she's gonna do Monday, okay? I don't know. Oh, I didn't know that button existed. But yeah, but I do want to do a stream where I just play Bloons Tower Defense, and it's a podcast, and I basically just talk for 2 hours plus while playing Bloons Tower Defense. Germany is so different than Estonia, and I miss it. I did want to go. I wanted to go to like Murmansk in Russia just to see how different it is. Just to see how different it is, so I can better appreciate living in Norway. I'm not gonna do that now. It's gotta be really fun being a border guard now, actually. But yeah, maybe after the war. I think the dogs might be worse. Gasoline can do some serious damage catch on fire and burns, don't get me wrong. But if the dogs were really, they could fuck up ecosystems. That is true. Like, the dogs could have, like, a disease. That is a good point. That's a good point, Furry. If you want to see Russia but don't want to go to Russia, go to Narva in Estonia. Every time someone says Narva, I think about Varna, which is in a completely different... Varna is in the Balkans, but I keep mixing them up. 90% Russian population. I mean, I could just go to like Kaliningrad. Königsgrad, as the Germans say. Oh, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Taking the dogs, but the broke free, they could fuck up ecosystems. I'm really good at starting a sentence, getting distracted, and then forgetting all about that first sentence. You don't want to listen to LAN where Skype... Oh, wait. That's where Skype was invented? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, let me look this up. Skype. Oh, it's from Estonia. Oh, yeah, it is Estonian. I didn't know that. It's like the only thing we're known for. I didn't even know Estonia for that. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A friend of mine, this is the roommate that I hosted the parties with, where the asexual lady was. His dad is actually his granddad, first of all, was like a silver medalist Olympic boxer or whatever. I don't think it was Olympic, but he was like a silver medalist international boxer, which is insane. But my friend's dad, what? Okay. My friend's dad is a hotel manager. Like, he's a hotel director. And one time he went to like a conference in Russia. in a city way the fuck. It's one of those places you hear about that's like way the fuck up in the north. No one lives there. It's a terrible place to live. It's completely isolated. There's like nothing to do. Credits earned 0. What? Oh, is that the mission I died on? I think that's the mission I died on. No, we died on a Hazard 4 mission. That's Hazard 3. So we went to like one of those cities in Russia. And when he was there... Oh wait, can we upgrade this? Oh, this is only cosmetic, right? When he was there, like, the people told him, do not drink tap water. Here, have vodka instead. I was like, that can't be... I was like, you mean to tell me that... Oh. Alright. This isn't where I wanted to go. Like, you mean to tell me that people here basically replace water with low alcohol vodka? And my friend was like, yes. I was like, I don't believe you. And then his dad also said like, yeah, no, that's true. Also, this has to be bugged. Like, the Discord has like 20,000 users or something. Like, this must be bugged. But yeah. So he went there and he said he had never gotten that drunk before. Oh. That checks out. Russians will hate you when you don't do shots with them. I have a Russian friend. He doesn't drink a lot of alcohol. He's like very chill on the whole alcohol thing. Oh wait, this is where it used to be that you could flip gravity, right? Now you just get like boots, right? You get like boots that allow you to fly. It used to be a button up there that let you change gravity. I feel like there's like some Easter eggs hidden around here. But I also feel like even if I found an Easter egg, I wouldn't be able to recognize it. It was a bug back in the day that you can get on the outside of the space station, but I assume that's past. You sure he's Russian? He lived in Russia until he was like 16 years old. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. St. Petersburg though, which is like one of the least Russian places in Russia, but 228% profit. That's pretty good. But yeah, no, he's Russian. When we played DayZ together, he would translate the road signs for me. But does this have infinite charge?
Death boots are overheating.
No, it don't. He would like translate the Cyrillic for me when we were playing DayZ. Like, I'd see a weird sign, and I'd be like, okay, the sign says like backwards N, weird A, strange R, and he'd be like, oh, you had pribor. I'd be like, oh, thank you, buddy. I know how to read Russian, but don't know what it means. I have a friend who, he dropped out of Arabic in university because he said it was too difficult. So he started studying Russian instead. I think he's getting pretty good at it. I haven't talked to him about it. He was studying Russian while I was studying Japanese. And then I told him, like, we should get another friend that, like, speaks Mandarin, and then we're set. And now I got a Chinese girlfriend, so, like, I guess we're all good. Anyway, I think this might be the end of the stream. It's... Oh, fuck, wait, that's right. Okay, listen up. I can eat Mandarin, and I will eat Mandarin. Listen up, gamers. I have an important announcement. My last assignment of the semester is released on Monday. So on Monday, I will stream, and I might stream Tuesday as well. But Thursday, Friday, I will not stream. So the 23rd and the 24th, I will not stream. I'm gonna try to knock the assignment out over the weekend. After this assignment, the last thing I gotta do for this year in universities, I have an exam that's on the 12th till the 15th of December, I believe. So this is the last thing I gotta do before I forget my Christmas vacation. The 24th. So yeah, next week might only be 2 streams, Monday, Tuesday, because I gotta do my assignment. After that, we're gonna get like a couple of, like literally 2 weeks of full streams. And then it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do the exam. But other than, hold on, is there some fucked up achievements? Ooh. Oh, this is about completing warnings. Okay. Wait, collect 4? Wait, I've done this, though. I've done this multiple times. The hell? Cosmetic mastery. What? Weapon license assignment. We gotta do that. Deep dives, elite deep dives. Okay. Anyway, I think this has to be the end of the stream. I want to give a shout out real quick to everyone who watched, everyone who came by and again watched. Thank you for the game. And also a thank you, thank you to everyone who talked in chat. Also, special thank you to hplan_ for the follow. I really appreciate that. And you made me show my feet, Mr. Potato. You proud of yourself? This is what you want to spend your Friday on? Looking at ghost feet? Yes. Well, don't let me tell you to stop. It is what it is. Okay, but yeah, next stream on Monday. And then we're streaming on Tuesday. And then I gotta do my assignment. I'm not sure if Boba can join the next stream. If she can, then we're playing either Phasmophobia or Wobbly Life. If she can't, then I'm streaming Bloons Tower Defense 6. But it's gonna be like a just chatting stream. It's gonna just be like me talking. While I AFK Bloon, just grinding out like shit in Bloon. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's stream. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will hopefully see all of you on Monday. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope to see you later, and be nice.